Engineers Local 66. Partner with them at IUOE66.org. Sheets, the official convenience store of the Pirates. Why the Sheets not? Get a snack after the game. And by Coppers, protecting what matters, preserving the future. Tonight, the series finale. Pirates.
2 strikes on Hunter. This ball hit deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. It's a 1-run game. Second deck for Hunter Goodman. His first of the year. That thing went 435 feet.
And you get the future Hall of Famer in for Hunter Goodman. Last year's Silver Slugger, the National League as a catcher, just a rolling curveball. Hang it, Hunter Goodman's gonna destroy it.
Rice with a 2-out RBI double to right field in the first inning.
Driven deep to right field. Going back rally. Track. Wall. See ya. Ben Rice red hot with a solo home run. Yankees lead 5-2.
The look of a hitter who is locked in early in the season.
And Ben Rice is, I can't believe it, his first home run of the season, 427 feet. It takes the sails out of what's going on in the dugout. That makes a big difference that the first batter came up and immediately gets one of the runs back.
Seiya hammers it deep left, way back, bye-bye! Biggest swing of the year for Seiya Suzuki. 10th homer of the year.
You bet. First career home run for Coach Harry.
Flores Jr. out of here. Big league home run number 1.
And it's gone! Juan Soto with a go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 7th has given the Mets a 5-4 lead. His 14th home run of the year.
Right center, Pete into the gap. He dives! Oh, baby!
That was fun to watch. Sinking line drive, PCA on the move, does a Superman routine.
Everybody's getting in on the fun. Tiger bats boom all day long. They score early, they score middle, and they score late. And the Tigers just keep adding on. This is fun. 11-0 lead in the 8th.
Who get it done. That sound, that's home. When you're watching the Bucks, you don't reach for just any beer. This is Pittsburgh. We show up for our team, and we stand by our own. If you want to hit a home run in your town, drink local. Iron City Beer, brewed here since 1861. A true fan favorite. We're cracking IC Light. Clean, crisp, and built for game day in the new Stargell Stars can. So next time you're in the stands, ask yourself, are you drinking for some other city, or are you drinking for your town? It's your town, it's your team, it's your Iron City and IC Light. Iron City Beer and IC Light. Proudly Pittsburgh.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love. Sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
Baseball is coming your way here from Sacramento. The Pirates and the A's coming up here tonight in the series finale. And the Pirates winning in California against the A's last night for the first time since July 3rd, 2016. Francisco Liriano started and won it. Mark Melanson saved it. And in that game, the Pirates won to get back to 500. Now, remember, they didn't qualify for the postseason that year, but the Pirates still have hopes, very much so, to do so this year, and really needed that kind of win, like you said last night, that kind of win to really instill belief maybe that there's still plenty more baseball.
Let's take a trip around baseball for a look at some of the funkiest moments from the field.
And now he slips and falls. The ball gets by him. No, it wasn't not me. No, not me.
And it hits him right in the tuchus.
Pitches that took the bat right out of their hands.
Terang didn't see it.
Man, that's tough luck.
With that wand ready to wave some magic.
It goes way over Devers' head at first.
There's a big cockroach in the dugout, apparently.
But But for every time you fall, you can always get right back on the horse with a fine fielding play.
Melendez over, dives, makes the catch. Off his glove, there's no way. Oh!
How about that?
A sensational catch
by Ryan Waldschmidt.
Torque meets railing, and Torque wins.
It's gone! What a day!
Brian Reynolds robs Ohtani.
It's showtime.
And that might be the play of the year for the Ball Dudes.
How about that?
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
He's the greatest at
I thought I was an athlete, Lindsay.
Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector.
And this is not all he's done, right?
He started championing to get baseball into the Olympics. He finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes.
We sent over Jesse Owens, and we sent over Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to follow.
Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Because will the Pirates outscore their opponents in the 6 games on this road trip? And maybe, just maybe, the pitching gets righted along the way. We'll see. And tonight, it's going to be Aaron Savali going for the A's. They're wearing their classic white tops and bottoms tonight and the uniforms that they wore back. I was 10 years old in 1988 when they were in the World Series. They still wear those uniforms, even though they've changed locations, and we'll change them again going to Vegas in a couple of years. But interesting to see Savali tonight, and again, another uniform. He's bounced around a lot, but wherever he's been in recent years, he's pitched well against the Pirates.
Yeah, he has. He's had some success against the Pirates. ERA below 3, I'm sorry. But one of the things you can say is that he's not going to blow you away. He's not. And so in a ballpark where you have, as we said, the hitted ballpark, the wind's blowing out again, you want to make sure you still allow those good pitches to be thrown in the middle of the plate. Don't go chasing. He's going to set you up with a curveball. The fastball is not going to blow you away. It'll sit there at around 92 miles per hour, but that curveball is 76 miles per hour. And so he'll use that on both edges of the plate to lefties and righties and try to keep the Pirates offense at bay with that. So just be patient, allow him to get the ball up in his zone and see if the Pirates can get that ball in the outfield.
Is this that kind of night where you just make sure you see the ball and just do what the baseball's telling you to do, yes. not try to do too much?
That's exactly right. I mean, let that dictate it. And then we have a good start. And obviously having Marcell Ozuna in the game as a DH tonight, maybe because it's not a high-velocity type pitcher, maybe he can jump off and have some success as well.
Yeah, that's a great point. And it'll be Horwitz to lead it off. Pirates have the first 4 that'll bat left-handed against Savali. First pitch of the ball game is a strike. And the fastball comes in at 91 over the outer edge. Already dipping down to 82 degrees. It's been a pleasant day here. We're in West Sacramento, just across the river. Here's an 0-1 to Horwitz. Ball lined into the right field corner. This will be extra bases for Horwitz. Butler was playing way off the line. That's an easy 2-bagger for Horwitz, and a great start for the Pirates here in Game 3.
You love to see that. Spencer Horwitz, another really good at bat in that leadoff position. He's just owned it to himself. And anytime you get the lead off the game with an extra base hit, you got to feel really pleased, and especially an 89-mile-per-hour fastball above the zone. I can tell you exactly what Savali has to offer.
So Horwitz doubles. Yeah, lefty batters coming into tonight hitting at 305 against Savali and slugging well over 500. So that will add to it. And now he's got to face Brandon Lau. Hit that go-ahead home run in the 9th inning last night. Savali, the right-hander, 31 years old, comes home outside ball 1. Grew up in the Northeast in Connecticut. Pitched at Northeastern for Mike Glavin. Horwitz at second here with nobody out. Lau hitting at 239, 18 home runs. And the pitch. Left it up high. Heim, the catcher, set up inside, and Savali missed it high. Missed 3 weeks with right shoulder tendonitis, so just coming off the injured list tonight. 2-0 on Brandon Lau with Horwitz at second. The pitch way up high, 3-0. And the A's defensively tonight, Soderstrom in left, Bolte in center, Lawrence Butler in right, Geloff at third, Jack Wilson. Pardon me, I knew I was going to do it. All right, is that $1 too? Jacob Wilson.
Yes, that's $1.50.
Okay. 3-0 pitch. I'll get to it in a moment. There's a strike, 3-1. Jacob Wilson's at short, Jeff McNeil at second, Nick Kurtz at first, and Jonah Heim doing the catching. I was always told, if I had the great fortune to broadcast games long enough, that the kids of the guys that I know, you'd call them by their dad's names, and I've done it.
Accomplished.
Thank you for Vlad Jr. Made it easy for us. 3-1, swing and a miss, 3-2 now on Brandon Lau. So getting back into this with that cut fastball.
And that's his neutralizer, used against a lot of lefties, especially in leverage counts. It's just enough cut on it just to change a little wrinkle to get some swing and miss the barrel. It was a good pitch for Savali there, 3-1 against Brandon Lau.
The wind really whistling out to left field tonight. 3-2 coming. Curveball tried the outer edge and missed, and Lau will accept the walk. So that's some patience there. Not trying to chase on 3-2, just like you suggested.
Yeah, that backdoor curveball 3-2. It's a slow curveball, too. He tried to sneak it around that backdoor edge. Brandon Lau did a nice job of I don't think he was in a position to hit that one either. So fortunately, he didn't grab the corner.
David Rackley works the plate tonight. Nestor Ceja at first base. Charlie Ramos, the umpire, at second. And the crew chief is Chris Guccione. He's at third. Here's Brian Reynolds. 2 home runs last night, 4 hits. He swings and blasts one way out of here to right. Brian Reynolds, that ball knuckled and then went over the wall. What? What happened? He hit that ball that was going to go into the berm. It's a double. I've never missed a call that badly before. That's crazy.
It was
what?
That's when you know you're hitting the ball extremely well. He squared up a ball that knuckled in the outfield, and it looked like both you and I thought it was going to leave the ballpark
by 50 feet.
And then so did Butler. He was running back to the wall, and the ball actually bounced behind him and over the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, Butler, it fell beside him because he's looking back behind him and fell in front of him. That's bizarre. And a strike to O'Hearn. So it's a double for Reynolds. Lau goes to third. It's a ground rule double. And Horwitz scores, give Reynolds an RBI. So everybody was fooled. And, Butler's just trying to see if maybe he could leap over the wall and try to rob it over that 5-foot wall. Instead, it fell in front of him. 0-1 is outside 1-1 on Ryan O'Hearn.
Yeah, I chuckle a bit because, honestly, even in minor league ballparks, it's so unique, because you do have the sun element that's right in the right fielder's face here at this ballpark, and it's a low line drive home run type of. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing Butler never even saw it at one point.
Ball hit to left. We'll wait to see where this one goes, and into that wind, it'll bang off the wall, and Soderstrom will field it. 2 are in on O'Hearn's double. Double, walk, double. Pirates lead 3-0. 4 batters in the first inning. Nobody out.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Bucks are ready to hit. There is no doubt that they are really looking for the pitch out over the plate. Ryan O'Hearn got another fastball, forcing fastball up and away out on the edge. And he just, again, a professional hitter going the other way and hits a line drive and short hops the wall in left field. And so now the Pirates are back in business. Still nobody out. Man on second, Nick Gonzalez has an opportunity to have a really good at bat. Get O'Hearn over to third base, if not in.
It really got overlooked last night. O'Hearn had 3 hits in the Pirates' win. The pitch. And there's a strike between the long balls of Reynolds and Lau.
And yeah, that was kind of a quiet 3-hit game.
Yeah.
He almost missed that.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm not sure how. I know he didn't miss it.
Right. Maybe a little bit of a downturn with the bat coming off injury, and then he really came through last night. And Gonzalez hits one. The left field, Soderstrom backing up on it. He'll make the catch. O'Hearn's going to tag.
Nice job of base
in this
running.
big ballpark, head to third, and he'll tag up. And that's an important advancement to get to third with 1 out now.
I just love the aggression. And, again, a smart play by Ryan O'Hearn. Nick Gonzalez couldn't get the ball to the other side of the field, but he hit it just deep enough where the left fielder had to go back and make the play flat-footed. And so anytime Ryan O'Hearn sees that, he's definitely has a green light to take the bag. And he did. Now the infield will come in with Marcell Ozuna with an RBI opportunity.
He hasn't batted since Thursday, and a chance to add to this Pirates 3-0 lead. The pitch, Savali drops in a curveball for a strike. Ozuna at 193 with 5 home runs. His last home run came on May 15th, but again, he hasn't been playing much, 5 times in the last 18 games.
Well, this is a perfect pitcher if you haven't played in a while.
Here's an 0-1. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. Threw him a cutter. Looked more like a slider with a bigger break to it. 0-2 on Ozuna. Donnie Kelly said he's been working on some things. I've seen him take the ball to right field a few times. Here's the pitch. Bounced softly to the shortstop. He pulled it there. And Wilson will throw him out easily for the second out. 2 outs. And Jake Mangum will come up with O'Hearn at third. Infield can back up now. Pirates quickly scoring 3 times. RBI double by Reynolds. And then the 2-run double by O'Hearn. And Reynolds, his ball, 101 off the bat. Home run in 4 parks. O'Hearn's ball, 100 off the bat. Home run in 16 parks, according to StatCast. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Mangum, hitting at 299 with a home run.
Yeah, these are one of his at-bats that will be a really deflator for the A's and Aaron Savali. If he can pick up a 2-out RBI here in this situation, add on that 4th run.
The pitch, and strike 2 on Mangum. Remember, the Pirates gave up 4 runs in the first inning last night and then still came back to win. So here in this park, we've been shown that while a nice start, still got to keep playing 9 innings here. Up 3-0 here in the first. Savali had 2 strikes, and the pitch way up high, 1-2 on Mangum.
Well, you knew it had to be way up high because anything just a little high, Jake Mangum's going to swing
He's
at
going to swing it. That's right. He swung at a pitch with a neck high on Monday.
You're not supposed to get a vertical when you swing.
Here's a 1-2 coming, and a swing of the ball poked back of third. Geloff backtracking. He'll make the catch along the line in fair ground for the final out. So Savali rebounds a bit after the Pirates pepper him to start. They scored 3 times in their half of the first. Through a half inning from Sacramento, it's the Pirates 3, the A's coming to bat against.
Matthews getting the start in left field tonight.
That ball hit well to left center field. Forget about it. Bryce Matthews by the home run pump. He hits his 5th Major League home run. That was a no-doubter. Well over 400 feet.
434 over the gas pump in left field and into home run alley for Bryce.
That was pummeled.
He may be number 0 on the back of his jersey, but he's number 1 in your heart. Wow.
I'm Jonathan Mayer, and for more than 20 years, I've traced the path of baseball's rising stars, navigating the back roads of the national pastime and basking in the glow of small-town America's spirit, where the team is woven into the fabric of everyday life, where it's more than just a game. It's a celebration of the people, the traditions, and the culture that give these places their soul. This is Grassroots.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Esto es Flow Mayor.
Our powerful machines to the max. We are trained for the extreme and master skill unlike any other trade. We are the operating engineers, Local 66. Are you up for the challenge? Find your future with us at IUOE66.org.
Braxton Ashcraft starting for the Pirates. He's ready to go. First pitch. Fires a fastball in there for a strike to Nick Kurtz. Pirates lead 3-0 for the 26-year-old Texan Braxton Ashcraft.
Yeah, just so impressive. He just attacks the strike zone with all his pitches.
And a strike with the curve on the outer edge, 0-2. Number 1 strike thrower in baseball. Highest strike percentage.
And it is fun to play defense behind guys like that because you know you're always in a play. It's not a lot of balls at 3-ball counts. You're 1 pitch away from the ground ball.
0-2 is swung on, fouled back, a defensive swing on that fastball at 99 from Ashcraft. Nick Kurtz leads all of baseball in runs batted in, on base percentage, walks, top hitter with runners in scoring position. Big-time hitter. The pitch. Strike 3 call. He just picked him apart with that sinker that ran back over the inner edge. 1 out.
Tell you how good Braxton Ashcraft stuff is. That was a 99-mile-per-hour two-seamer that ran back over the inside corner. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is very unfair. I mean, I don't know how to really describe it other than, one of the better hitters in baseball, a young hitter like Nick Kurtz, and he had nothing for that pitch.
No one does. Here's Shea Langoliers, a swing and a fly ball right side, and Horwitz will try to stay with it. See if the wind pushes it. No, still where the seats are. So it's just a strike. As I learned last inning, if it gets down more into right field where that berm area is and there's nothing stopping that wind, anything can happen out there. Here's an 0-1 pitch. A little bit high, 1-1 on Langoliers. 18 home runs. He's hitting at .279. Yeah, that, you think of Roy Halladay or some of those guys that could do that. Here's the pitch, but not at 99 miles an hour. Popped up. This should come back into the field of play. Davis is chasing it, and it'll go in the first row. Caught barehanded, one-handed, and you doff your cap. That's beautiful. What a catch. What a catch. Pirate fan, yeah.
I'll give him a 7, though, because it did hit the cable. I'm looking at the cable.
Oh, it did?
Stick. Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, if he would have caught it without the cable assist, I maybe would gave him a 9.5.
That was still pretty good. He impressed his lady friend.
You know what? No, I got to give him a 9.5 anyway. You're right.
Pirate fan.
He's got a nice pirate cap on.
Got the mustard-colored crown top. 1-2, and that's outside. 2-2 on Langoliers.
And somehow he had a luau weekend, the black giveaway shirt on. I'm like, he must have just left and just came on a trip with us.
I like it. Nice catch. 2-2 on Langoliers. Ashcraft coming right after him, swinging a foul back, 99. Now you can tell the intent with Ashcraft. He commented that thought he was nibbling a little bit. The command wasn't there. You're not going to get it for 30 starts a year. But tonight he's coming right after these A's hitters. Doesn't care about the ballpark or their statistics. Here's a 2-2.
Oh, my. Oh,
and
my.
It must have just missed. Breaking ball up and in, but it looked like it would be close to being in the zone. 3-2.
I thought Henry was getting ready to throw the ball down to third base.
Yeah, that was a strike.
Yeah. That high curveball landed.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball deflected off Ashcraft right into the glove of Lau. Wow.
I like it. I like it. Efficient outs. No free passes.
Ticked off of Ashcraft's glove and still had a lot of velocity as it went toward Lau, and he was in the right spot. So,
the
2 outs.
The interesting thing about that, like Braxton Ashcraft was trying to get his glove out of the way. Like he had his glove out, and then he tried to take it away, and it actually tipped the glove. These guys are so equipped, and as that ball's taken down low at the bottom of the zone, but they know where those infielders are up the middle. I mean, it's amazing how they don't want to. If they don't have to, they don't field it.
Got a man there. A 1-0 is golfed to the left of center. Long run for Mangum, and the left fielder Reynolds will be there in straightaway left to make the catch. And Soderstrom and the A's are gone 1-2-3 in the first inning. A dominant inning from Braxton Ashcraft. Through one from Sacramento. 3-0 Pirates.
Now representing the organization, Jim Leland and A.J. Hinch are presenting Miggy with a customized set of cleats made by renowned artist Marco Terzo, made from several significant baseballs from Miguel's career. The cleats are presented on a base representing the time he spent at both third and first base in his career.
I want to see what J.J. does in these spots. Down 2 strikes. In the near center. Mullins on the run. Still going back. J.J. Weatherholt homers in his debut. Incredible. Just goosebumps right now at Busch Stadium. You could not have written that any better. 0-2. Dead center field, 425-foot shot. My goodness. How fast can you fall in love, St. Louis?
fans for more than 60 years, and we're glad you're part of our family.
It's great to be with the #1 automotive team in town.
#1 Cochran.
Second inning coming up. Pirates have built a 3-0 lead. It'll be Jared Triolo to lead it off. Henry Davis and then Spencer Horwitz facing Aaron Savali of the A's. Give up 3 doubles and a walk to the first 4 hitters. Triolo at 221, looking for home run #1. Here's a little flare into center, base hit. And that came in on his hands, and he was able to muscle it into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, I'll never forget Jared Triolo. Ever since he's been drafted with the Pirates and come through the minor league system, he just has this knack for hitting the ball on the inside part of the plate. I mean, he just finds a way to get hits. And those balls a lot of times could be off the plate inside, and he just gets hits that way. I mean, it's just a very unique thing.
So he's on for Henry Davis. Righty batter. Takes outside from ball 1. Hitting at 135. He's struck 5 home runs. Pirates with a 3-0 advantage. Savali in this ballpark, opposing hitters hitting .345 against him coming into tonight. And in his 5 previous starts. Bounced foul. Let's step out 10 for the ID on the Pirates Radio Network. One and one on Henry Davis. Pickoff move, and it gets away momentarily from Kurtz. Rests right on the bag. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Aaron Savali does have quick feet. So when you have a quick feet with a pitcher, the ball rolled up Jared Triolo's neck. I was wondering why it didn't roll very far. Oh, it was stuck on his neck.
Don't go off the base.
Yeah, with a quick feet and a left-handed first baseman, it makes it a little tougher.
Here's the pitch. And Davis with a line drive into left. Soderstrom, a diving catch. Great play. And, you know, I mean, Davis hit 135. He should be hitting maybe 180 this year. He has had some bad luck there. That is part of the equation because that ball was smoked into left field there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, I've seen a lot of baseball over my lifetime, and I just don't look at it that way because if you take the right approach, you'll be more fortunate, you know?
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean? It's like he's just been so stubborn to one side of it.
Horwitz takes a strike. And I'm suggesting 180, not 200 or you know.
I just would love to see him, you know, make some changes with his swing because there's so many more hits on the other side of the field. He's become one, you know.
Pull happy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's outside and 1 ball, 1 strike.
Feel like Elmer Fudd right there.
Talking about, well, yeah, welcome to my world. You know, that when he first came up, the night he had in Anaheim always stands out when he hit 2 off Ohtani, and the second one went to right center. And it's like, okay, yeah, you know that's in there if he takes that approach. Certainly got the power. That's outside 2-1 on Horwitz with Triolo at first, 1 out in the second. 3-0 Pirates leading the A's.
Yeah, so I like seeing guys get jammed and bleed some balls over down the right field line. You know, at least I know you're staying inside the ball and being a little more consistent.
2-1 turns over a breaking ball missed outside. It'll be challenged by Jonah Heim, the A's catcher.
What do you think? I think they're going to lose this challenge.
I thought it was away.
I did too.
And we'll find out.
We're close enough to know.
It was.
That's right, Joe.
Calls confirmed. The Athletics have 1 challenge remaining. Counts 3-1.
And it's Heim working the plate tonight for the A's. Langoliers is the DH, but we found that Langoliers very good at those challenges.
I tell you, they did go to umpiring school in spring training.
It was funny when you said that last night. Savali wants to do baseball. 3-1 on Horwitz. He roped a double his first time up. The flags intermittently are right now limp out there, and then sometimes the wind really picks up. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit to right, and again a base hit for Horwitz. This will bang off the wall around second. Triolo going to be held at third. Horwitz trying for 2. He'll slide in with another double. 2 doubles in 2 innings for Spencer Horwitz.
Yeah, another nice job. Groundhog Day for Spencer Horwitz. The exact same ball that he hit to lead off this game. Roped a double. Looks like almost the same trajectory. I think I was watching more to see what Butler was going to do with that ball. because I was watching Tony Beasley, too, to see if he was going to send Jared Triolo. If Butler would have came up firing to second base, Jared Triolo might have been waved home, but Butler came up and hit the cutoff man instead. It allowed Spencer Horwitz to get in very safely.
Second and third, one out. Infield comes up for the A's. Here's Brandon Lau. He walked his first time. Pirates already lead 3-0. We're in the second. Contact probably on with Triolo at third. Here's the pitch. Up high, throw back to third. He's in ahead of Heim's throw to third. Trying to pick him off.
Yeah, they were. And that play usually works extremely well if you get a swing and a miss. Because if you have a base runner at third base going on contact, his momentum is anticipating contact, and he gets just enough lean. But when you have a ball that's taken, a lot of times the base runner is able to get back safely.
Ball one to Brandon Lau, second and third. The pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Heim. It's 2-0 on Lau.
I always found it interesting, too, though, is when you're going back to third base in that situation, I mean, don't slide. Don't go head first. Just stand up. Go back to the base.
Get there quicker?
Well, the ball's going to either hit you in the back or go off in the outfield.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, they got to throw through you to get to the third baseman.
Make it tougher. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Here's the 2-0 swing and a foul tip, perhaps. Inside pitch. 2-1. Lau will open up on those inside pitches and try to pull it out of the ballpark.
That's that slow curveball from Savali. Every once in a while, he drops in there at 76.
Wind is picked up again. The pitch. Swinging a ball, pop foul left side. 2-2 on Brandon Lau. He is sixth in the National League highest OPS against right-handed pitching. One of the top hitters around, especially for power. There's only two hitters in the National League with more extra base hits coming into tonight's action than Brandon Lau.
I'd like to see him have a nice little hot streak to finish up the month of June.
Timeout.
I think that would help his opportunity to be considered for an all-star appearance, I think.
He leads National League second baseman in home runs and RBIs. He's second now in OPS. One good game puts him back on top again. Infield up with second and third, one out. Pirates lead 3-0 second inning. Savali deals, swinging a shattered bat, beautiful. Little pop back of the shortstop Wilson, and it'll drop in front of center field. Base hit. Triolo had to see it down. It ticks off the cutoff man's glove, and Triolo scores. Lau with a bloop base hit and an RBI. Pirates lead 4-0. You can hear all the Pirates fans here in Sacramento.
Yeah, and Spencer Horwitz did not advance on that play, but it's okay because in that situation, Spencer Horwitz knows himself. He's not a speedy runner. And you have a center fielder running in full speed on a little looper like that, and you're not sure if that ball's going to fall or not. The last thing you want to do is try to advance and be an easy out of the throw to third. So now, first and second, one out. And the hottest man in this Pirates lineup stands at the plate.
The only thing that can keep him from hitting a home run is the wind. So Reynolds will come up. Scott Emerson, the pitching coach, with a mound chat here, and inviting you to join us on Friday, June 26th. Make your plans with the Reds in town. It's a 6:40 game. It's West Virginia University night at the ballpark. And a special ticket package. When you buy this special ticket package, you get a co-branded Pirates and WVU long sleeve shirt. That's for Friday, June 26th. Cincinnati game, 6:40. Purchase that special ticket at pirates.com/WVU. So it's Reynolds who had an RBI double. That was his consolation prize after blasting a ball to right field. Wind moderate at the moment. First and second, one out. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul off the end of the bat left side, and strike one on Brian Reynolds. They're one of the best hitters in June year after year. Now this month his OPS is over 1,000.
Is that good?
Yeah, really good. Well, they're just showing on the TV side that the wind, what the wind did to Reynolds' ball. Here's the pitch. And it's down low 1-1. StatCast can estimate the wind's impact on a ball and that it would have gone to the back of the bullpen over the wall.
That is amazing.
And the wind kept it in front of the right fielder, who was turned around to look to see if maybe he could try to catch it going over the wall. The 1-1. And rightfully so. It's up high 2-1. Butler did the right thing, I thought.
He did. I mean, like I said, I mean, big leaguers know. I mean, they know, outfielders know where the ball is going. And so they're going to run to that spot. And so if something strange happens, and again, it's a minor league ballpark, and you have different elements.
2-1 is lined up the middle. Base hit again for Reynolds. Around third, Horwitz is going to try to score. Throw comes into second. Horwitz is up easily. RBI single for Reynolds. 2 for 2, 2 RBIs tonight. 5-0 Pirates lead in the second inning.
The mustache continues to grow. We have momentum. It is some kind of special to watch a guy when he's hot like this. And it doesn't matter what you throw up there. You feel helpless as a pitcher. Savali went with a fastball down at the bottom of the zone. Brian Reynolds just stayed down through his legs and smoked that ball up the middle. Hit it so hard, they didn't know if Spencer Horwitz would be able to score or not. But he did.
The throw was cut at second. That made it easy. Here's the pitch. O'Hearn takes his strike. He rocketed a 2-run double his first time up. We're in the second inning. Pirates already with 7 hits. Leading 5-0. First and second with 1 out. Savali ready. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung through and missed. And now 2 strikes. Yeah, for Reynolds, one of the better hitters, period, in June. Second best OPS for any Pirate in the month of June. 954 OPS in his career. Trailing only Ralph Kiner. Here's an 0-2. Swinging a bouncer toward short. Wilson will flip on to second. They'll get 1 there. That's it. And Lau can advance to third. So runners at the corners. And 2 away now for Nick Gonzalez. Pirates with 2 more here in the second, leading 5-0.
Yeah, you almost feel like Aaron Savali is going to try to do something to get these Pirates off the fastball and the cutter early in the count. He's got to do something to mix up and stop this bleeding.
Got a huge hole on the right side for Gonzalez. The pitch. Breaking ball a little low for ball 1.
Yeah, going with the curveball there to Nick Gonzalez, knowing that he's the first pitch hitter.
Nick, a bit of a downturn. Last 10 games, 5 for 35, all singles, 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position after being one of the leaders in all of baseball in that category. Bound to turn that around. There's a swing and a miss, 1-1 on the cut fastball that time. Yeah, just a little bouncing ball through that huge hole on the right side. And that'll play another run for the Pirates here with 2 men out.
Yes, Nick Gonzalez lately has been getting more pull happy, and that may be part of the issue.
Savali on a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, maybe now with 2 strikes, maybe he'll look a little bit differently to use the middle of the field. As you said, Joe, a ton of room over there on that right side.
And McNeil playing up the middle, and Kurtz holding on the runner O'Hearn at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Savali steps off. 5-0 Pirates lead. We're in the top of the second. From Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento, California. Winner takes the series. 1-2 from Savali. Swing and a miss, struck him out on the cutter. And the Pirates grab 2 more runs. They lead 5-0 through an inning and a half right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC.
Why is that person holding a Keith Hernandez card in their hand during the game? Are they waiting for you?
I never cared for that particular pose right there, to be honest with you. I mean, where do you sign on that card?
Right on your best feature. Keith on one side and Hernandez on the other.
I can only sign it on the Bohunkas, though.
Oh, that's a lovely signature.
Right across the boat. Look at that. It's like a tattoo.
Well, if you look at the infield, they just came out and put, diamond dry everywhere except where McKinstry needed it right here, and he loses his footing.
Wonder when he realized he broke his chain. With an all-star bonus, he can get a new one.
I don't know what is causing this, but we have seen more bats leave players' hands at the plate this year than I'll ever remember.
Got a chance.
Yeah, that looks like it would have been a home run, fellas.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Esto es flow mayor.
5-0 Pirates lead, bottom of the second. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here Thursday, June 25th. Seattle's in town. 12:35 game. Sugardale Dollar Dogs. Dollar hot dogs throughout the ballpark on that Thursday. Ball went up high from Ashcraft. Thursday, June 25th. Come on out. Pirates.com/Dollar Dogs. Jacob Wilson leading it off for the A's. Here's a 1-0 pitch and a swing and a foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wilson at 282 with 3 home runs. Then it's Jonah Heim, switch hitting catcher. Zach Geloff with a 20-game hitting streak. Due up third. Ashcraft sent down the side in order in the first. Pirates have staked him to 5 runs. Here's the pitch. Looped foul. Right side. Now 1-2 on Wilson. Mangum comes in a few steps in center and swinging a foul back.
Yeah, emergency hack for Jacob Wilson on that front door curveball, right on right. Just kind of stays in there, and you think, oh man, that's going to find inside corner.
Reynolds shading his eyes from the evening sun. And the pitch rolled over softly toward short. And Triolo will flip it on to first to get Wilson 1 out. Jonah Heim is coming up. And a reminder, for every Pirates pitcher's strikeout in the month of June, Coppers is donating $25 to Steel City Selects. And Ashcraft among the leaders in strikeouts, entering play tonight, 8th in the National League in strikeouts. Nobody beats the Miz. 131. It's up high, ball 1. Ashcraft with 90 strikeouts. Jonah Heim at 239, first action of the series. 5 home runs. The pitch is outside that time. 2-0. Missed with a fastball. High and away. Heim not as good from the left side. And the pitch. And darts inside 3-0. Tried the slider. Got the first 4. Ashcraft quickly working. Behind 3-0 on Heim in the pitch. Missed inside, ball 4. Didn't miss by much on that fastball.
Yeah, a rare walk and a 4-pitch walk for Braxton Ashcraft.
Throws that ball away, doesn't like it.
Rightly so.
He's tied for the most ground ball double plays of any pitcher in the league.
Yeah, that's because his stuff is amazing. Emphasize on the A.
Here's Zach Geloff, 20-game hitting streak. He takes a strike and a sharp breaking ball inside. That curveball, that late drop to it. I mean, what a treat to be able to sit here and watch it.
Yeah, it's just so many weapons he has, and the 2-seamer is just really live today. He's going to get a ton of ground balls.
Here's an 0-1 now, and a swing and a fly ball right field. O'Hearn a few steps to his right. He'll make the catch for the second out. Geloff retired in his first at bat. Lawrence Butler is coming up. And the Mega Millions jackpot on Friday night with an estimated annuity of $452 million. $452 million. Don't forget to play at your local retailer or online. Pennsylvania lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians every day. You got to be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
You got my attention when you said that number. I wasn't paying attention, really.
Oh, there's a strike. Are you one of those that, all right, it's got to be a certain number before you play?
No, I actually never, well, rarely do I ever play. But,
okay.
But you did get my attention when you said that.
There you go. So for those of us that rarely play, now's the time. High and away, 1 ball, 1 strike on Butler, lefty batter, 196 hitter with 4 homers.
I would come to work the next day to work with you, though.
One last time to say goodbye before you.
That's not true.
Sail away on your newly purchased yacht.
No chance.
1-1 is swinging a foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You'd be surprised. I literally would. I don't know that I would change much in my life.
You buy a yacht, go back to Kansas, and you realize it's landlocked.
Oh, that's pretty good.
2 outs, man at first. A's batting the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a curveball fans Butler. And Ashcraft with his second strikeout tonight. Through 2 innings, it's the Pirates up 5-0 here on the Pirates Radio Network.
I'm Jonathan Mayer, and for more than 20 years, I've traced the path of baseball's rising stars, navigating the back roads of the national pastime and basking in the glow of small-town America's spirit, where the team is woven into the fabric of everyday life, where it's more than just a game. It's a celebration of the people, the traditions, and the culture that give these places their soul. This is Grassroots.
The Seattle Mariners have officially found their groove, riding the wave of an amazing run that started in May and has them sailing in June.
And the Mariners sweep the A's.
The secret to their recent success? Power at the plate and dominance on the mound.
Swung on and missed, got him.
The rotation, led by Emerson Hancock, Brian Wu, and Logan Gilbert, has been absolutely electric, shutting down opposing lineups. And while all-star backstop Cal Raleigh remains sidelined, a surge of offensive power has arrived.
A rainmaker to left field. Julio with a bang.
Julio Rodriguez is on fire and flexing his marquee muscle. Throw a locked-in Randy Arozarena and a red-hot Luke Raley into the mix, and you got a lineup firing on all cylinders. Thanks to the run of victories to kick off the summer, Seattle has cruised to the top of the AL West and has the Pacific Northwest rocking. The American League is officially on notice. The Mariners are a problem.
On qualifying orders.
Go to the 3rd inning. It's brought to you by the Iron Workers Local Union number 3. We don't go to the office, we build it. Marcell Ozuna leads it off. Jake Mangum and then Jared Triolo. Pirates 5, A's 0. Facing Aaron Savali. He's already given up 7 hits through the first 2 innings. Here's the first pitch from the right-hander. And Ozuna pulls off the slider, strike 1. First action since Thursday when he played in that game against the Dodgers. Here's an 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball missed outside. He took it 1 ball, 1 strike. Donnie Kelly telling reporters today that part of the rationale, too, of Ozuna not playing is wanting to use that DH spot for some of the other players to get days off. There's the ball hit into right center, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Nice to see him use the opposite field.
Thank you. We've been wanting to see that from Marcell Ozuna, just like a couple other guys. Find your way back home by going away. I mean, a lot of times that's a lot of hits over there because it's the approach. It's not just the hit. It's just the approach that enables you to get the hit over there. Staying on top of the ball, staying inside of it.
He's going to hit those home runs. He's still got a ton of power. But so maybe a strikeout. Hey, take that single right there for sure. Here's the pitch to Mangum. Swinging a miss, strike 1. He popped out his only time. Pirates with 8 hits off Savali. With the pitch, curveball tumbling in for strike 2 on Mangum. Switch hitter batting left. Pirates up 5-0. Trying to take this series here in their probably only visit here. Here's an 0-2 coming. Swinging a ball lobbed down the left field line. Soderstrom playing him shallow will make the catch in fair territory. And 1 out. Jared Triolo is coming up. Kids 14 and younger are going to get a free Eden Park Smiley cookie while supplies last. If you come on out to the game Sunday, June 28th. That's with the Reds in town, a 1:35 game. Kids 14 and younger get the free Eden Park Smiley cookie. Get your tickets at Pirates.com. Don't take them from your kids. Let your kids have them. I know you want one too. Here's the pitch. Triolo takes inside for ball 1. Had a base hit his first time.
I like to see Jared Triolo split the gap. So watch Marcell Ozuna go first to third.
6 different Pirates already with hits. Here's the action. Curveball tumbling in there, and he found it away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that's what you'll see from Aaron Savali. Just changing up, gas pedal down, brakes, sinker in off the plate, cutter away, slow curveball. Just tries to add and subtract.
Now the Pirates are doing a good job of collecting hits tonight. Here's the pitch. Inside 2-1. And Savali, for the season, opponents were 5 for 46 against him with runners in scoring position. Pirates already with 4 hits tonight with runners in scoring position. He had 5 all year that he had allowed in his 10 starts. Regressing to the mean. The 2-1. Triolo swings through it. Changeup? Nope. Cutter.
The cutter has been his pitch. He's got a ton load of swing and miss on that cutter all evening versus righties and lefties. See a couple guys in just that late movement. It gives that appearance of the fastball, but just enough wrinkle and downward action.
2-2 on Triolo with 1 out in the pitch. Swinging a ball hit to right, base hit. Stayed inside it and hit it into right. Ozuna to second, and the Pirates with another multi-hit inning.
Yeah, going the other way, Jared Triolo. Got a pitch, wanted to go away, and the 2-seamer ran right back over the middle of the plate. And Aaron Savali super disgusted with himself. He's trying to use that 2-seamer to run back over the outside corner. That pitch got middle.
I mean, he's not even just disgusted. He's super disgusted.
He is
according
super,
to Kevin Young.
He is super disgusted. Jonah Heim will take a trip to the mound now to slow things down as you see the bullpens start to scatter.
Yeah, the A's realize that they're in trouble in this game. It's 5-0 Pirates, and looking for more here. And Jose Suarez will get loose for the A's, who play tomorrow against the Angels. Well, they don't have the benefit of the off day. I didn't realize Savali already with 9 swings and misses on the cutter tonight. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the cutter has been his go-to pitch. When he falls behind in a count or he needs to land the pitch in a tough situation. We'll see what he goes with here, first and second.
Henry Davis batting with 2 aboard. And the pitch outside, and ball 1.
And it was the cutter.
Davis, a lifetime 108 hitter with runners in scoring position. 1-0. Outside, 2-0, able to lay off a couple away.
Well, the worst thing that could possibly happen if Aaron Savali thinks he can throw a 2-seamer in on Henry Davis, because that's exactly where his barrel is going to be moving on this pitch.
Here's the 2-0, and
he went with the cutter again.
Hank tries to yank. It's 2-1.
Well, they definitely know who they're facing.
Now, once in a while, you've seen him try to employ that approach that he had been working on, but for the most part, it leaves him during the games. And so that's probably a good bet for the opposing scouting report. Pitch, curveball low, 3-1. And Davis patient, though.
Yeah, would not be surprised if this is Aaron Savali's last hitter. You got Spencer Horwitz waiting. He's doubled already twice in this game.
Yeah, the top of the order has really done some major damage. All lefties with the lefty warming. Here's the 3-1, swinging a foul back. Finally get a ball up this way. 3-2.
I don't ask for it. We don't want it that much. You might want it. I don't.
Come to think of it. You know. So full count here with 1 out. Suarez, the left-hander, getting hot in a hurry with 2 lefties due up to follow. There's a 3-2 swing and a foul tip, and Davis strikes out with 2 aboard. Got himself in that favorable count, but Savali comes back to get the strikeout. So it looks like Savali will continue. Heim was looking back into the A's dugout, maybe expecting Mark Kotsay to come out, but
I think all the infielders and outfielders on the field were looking in the dugout as well.
Here's Horwitz, and he'll take a strike over the outer edge. Got that sinker. Horwitz 2 doubles already, batting for a 3rd time in the 3rd inning. 5-0 Pirates lead, 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Ozuna the lead runner, and the pitch swung on, hit high and deep out to right. Butler, warning track, reaches over his head to make the catch, and a good play by the right fielder. That saved a run for the A's, and it will go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's still 5.
How does one of baseball's most celebrated plays connect to one of baseball's most notorious curses? Through a cross-country move, an earthquake, and the Men of Steel? Find out on Hall of Fame Connections.
It was a defensive play so iconic that we simply call it the catch.
This is the glove Willie Mays had when he made that catch. This is great.
But let me touch it for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oakland pitcher Dave Stewart was named the World Series MVP.
It really comes from like the kings of Siam would give their courtiers white elephants, which were sacred animals, and they'd be too expensive again to maintain, would put them into financial ruin.
They need to know this story. That's amazing.
Nobody could steal a base like Ricky.
I'm the greatest of all time. Thank you.
So imagine making steals in these stuff.
So these are Ty Cobb's
And these
cleats.
are Ty Cobb's.
So what I want to know is, were they ever swabbed for the DNA of opposing pitchers?
Roberts is no stranger to stolen bases himself.
That's what makes him special, is that everybody knew he was going to steal.
Roberts is going. Safe.
You know what they say? One great play deserves another. Catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv and discover your own connections to the game at baseballhall.org.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
5-0 Pirates as the A's come to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Henry Bolte will bat for the first time. The first one is down low, ball 1. So some of these A's are batting for the first time. Horwitz has already been up 3 times. I mean, think about that.
That was funny.
I mean, that's how well the Pirates have hit Aaron Savali. 5 runs on 9 hits today. 1-0 is chopped foul. Let's take 10 for the ID on the Pirates Radio Network. One and one on Bolte. Here's the pitch. Inside, missing 2 balls at a strike. 2-seam fastball from Braxton Ashcraft. He's allowed a walk, no hits. Struck out 2 through the first 2 innings. Here's his next pitch. Bounce right back to him. And he has it, running back halfway, but Bolte sprinting toward first. He'll be thrown out.
I tell you what, he can get down the line, man. It's been fun to watch him run. And Bolte is one of those guys that you going first to third. It's nothing better than watching just guys that just put him up and put him down. And he's definitely one. A big frame, too. You don't really see it until he takes off running.
Yeah, notable game speed for Bolte, who at Las Vegas hit 12 home runs and stole 17 bases in 37 games. Outside ball 1 to Jeff McNeil. A's number 9 man at 236. Hit his 3rd home run back on Monday. Pirates up 5-0 for Braxton Ashcraft. Here comes his 1-0. McNeil takes it a little bit high at 97. 2 balls to nothing now. And Davis came out of his crouch just as Ashcraft was beginning his motion. And so a mound visit coming here. And make your plans to come on out Friday, June the 26th. The Reds are in town. It's a 6:40 game. And before the game, the Miller Lite Happy Hour from the time gates open up until first pitch. Get your tickets. Pirates.com/tickets. It's Friday, June 26th. Pirates will travel to Denver tonight. Open date tomorrow, and then begin a 3-game weekend set at Coors. On Friday night, pitch inside 3-0. I just realized I mentioned the conflicting beers in the same breath there. Sorry. Pitch. That's ball 4. So the number 9 man walks. McNeil is on with 1 out for Nick Kurtz. Well, if the A's are going to get back into this, their big boppers need to bop, and Kurtz is chief among them. Ashcraft, one of the best at limiting the long ball, though, since he's come to the major league, 6th lowest home run rate of anyone that's pitched 150 innings or more like he has. Curveball outside, nope, strike right on the outer edge. Had a strike on Kurtz, who he struck out looking. You remember what he struck him out on?
A 99-mile-per-hour two-seamer front door.
Which no one does. Swinging a foul, and now 2 strikes on Kurtz.
Yeah, a couple sliders to start off Kurtz this at bat. Now, what that does, though, again, you spun 2 pitches, got ahead in the count, and you have him thinking also about that two-seamer in the front door. So, wouldn't be surprised to see him do the exact opposite now.
Ashcraft ahead 2 strikes, and the pitch. Kurtz swings and misses, struck him out on an inside slider.
And that's that slider that he throttles. One was 91, the other one's 92. That one, 94-mile-per-hour slider. It's a back foot slider thrown into the left-handers, and that's the one that's just so effective because you're not used to seeing a 94-mile-per-hour slider. It's just, like you said, sometimes he can be unhittable.
2 outs for Shea Langoliers, who lined out his only time. Swinging a soft bouncer to short. Triolo will flip on to Lau, covering second for the out, and the inning is through. 3 no-hit innings for Mr. Braxton Ashcraft.
Pack your bags. It's time for a road twib. In a brand new segment, we're hitting the road, and our first stop is a big one. It's Yankee Stadium. Opened in 2009, Yankee Stadium's majestic presentation reflects the iconic look of the original stadium that once stood just across the street. Make your way over to Monument Park to see a collection of plaques and retired numbers that honor both Yankee legends and baseball greats. Over at the Yankees Museum, look back at over 100 years of team history. Time to grab a bite to eat. Maybe the classic chicken bucket or the ice cream chicken bucket. Whatever your appetite, they've got something for you. But the main event is always Yankees baseball, and there's not a bad seat in the house. Sit with the bleacher creatures in right field and join in on the famous roll call. Or take your place in the judges' chambers. Action and history are at every turn, and all fans will find something to appreciate at the home of the Bronx Bombers.
I believe this one's it's a rookie card, I know, but I feel like it's the first card that I ever, big league card. Obviously, as a kid, trying to get to the big leagues, the dream of making it, but as a kid that had cards, right, as a kid, this is like seeing your card the first time is pretty cool. So that's pretty powerful when you see that card.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Esto es Flow Mayor.
Community Food Bank, where every Pirates double play this season. To learn more and see how you can help double down on food insecurity, visit EdgarSnyder.com.
4th inning coming up. Pirates coming to bat. They have a 5-0 lead over the A's, and Brandon Lau will lead it off. Brian Reynolds and then Ryan O'Hearn. Aaron Savali remains in the game. A's need some length from him. Pirates have peppered him for 9 hits already. The pitch. And it's down low for ball 1 to Brandon Lau. Lau has walked and had an RBI single. He'll bunch up the two left side infielders for the left-handed batter. Right field still in the evening sun. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Nope. 2-0. Never mind. All right. Let's start over. Welcome to Sacramento. Pitch. Now there's a strike. 2-1. Where was that other one? Was that too high?
It was elevated.
Okay.
High curveball. I think that one thing you think about Savali going in now, another inning. This is a tough thing when you have a hitter's ballpark and starting pitching has been a struggle. There's another pitch up for ball. But it's, Joe, you think about if you play in a ballpark like this, I mean, and your starting pitching has struggled the way the A's have, man, you get a lot of usage out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, 3-2.
So you actually have to lengthen out your starters in some kind of way. Aaron Savali being a veteran pitcher, I mean, he's going to eat up the innings very much like Mitch Keller did. But he'd like to think that as a manager that he can put some zeros up on the board.
A great comparison. Keller was able to do that last night. Here's a 3-2 to Lau. He'll take outside and draw another walk. He's been on base all 3 times tonight. Reynolds has an RBI in 4 of his last 5 plate appearances. Homer, and then whatever he did at the end of the game, and then RBI double in the first inning, RBI single in the second inning. And now Kotsay will come out here, and that's going to be it for Savali. So wants a different pitcher for Reynolds. So the Pirates with a 5-0 lead. Red Hot Reynolds is coming to the plate, and this call to the bullpen brought to you.
He has taken it to a new level here today against the Red Sox. He was absolutely overpowering. 13 strikeouts. That is a career high.
Going back is Reynolds at the wall. Up, and he makes the catch to Rob Ohtani of the home run.
Nando to left. Bidet going back. It is gone! Up over the fence on a line!
The stutter step at third is back. A game winner against the Reds.
Hit your first big league home run off Shohei Ohtani.
Do you feel lucky?
A 2 home run night hitting hero Pittsburgh.
High drive. Out of here. This game is over.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Job of doing that last night. Like Suarez will come in. He has a 1-2 record on the year. A 5.71 ERA. It'll be his 23rd appearance. 34 2/3 innings pitched. That's 40 strikeouts.
Are you trying to tell me he doesn't use the double ear flap?
No, he does not.
Switch
sometimes pitchers might want to right now, the way he's been swinging the bat. Pitchers may want to put on a helmet.
Double and a single, RBIs each of his first 2 times up tonight. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul. So they bring in the lefty to turn around Reynolds to his better side. He's has a season OPS over 1,000 against lefties, 5th highest in the National League against left-handed pitchers. It screams to me that they just wanted Savali to pitch into the 4th inning or throw 70 pitches, some predetermined number of some sort, because the game situation called for Suarez to face Horwitz in the 3rd. And now an advantage for Reynolds here. Here's an 0-1 from the lefty, way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Lau walks to start the inning. He's at first. Pirates with 9 hits. A lot of questions on why the timing here. 21 of them maybe. And the pitch. And Check swing and a ball down and away. The count is 2-1 on Bryan Reynolds. Well, if I had $50 for every time that he hit the ball hard in this series,
you wouldn't even need a lottery ticket.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the 2-1 to Reynolds. Swing, fly ball, right field. Butler toward the corner, behind it. And now the wind takes it back toward the right center, and his hat pops off because of the wind. But he makes the catch, 1 out.
And after making that catch, he just puts his hands on his hips, and he's just amazed at the things you try to do. Like I said, it's such a unique experience to be playing in a ballpark that does not have that third level. And people don't understand when the wind plays in these ballparks, it affects everything. It gets above the second level of the ballpark, and it can wreak havoc on outfielders.
Here's O'Hearn. He's had a 2-run double tonight in 2 tries. The pitch from the lefty inside for ball 1. Yeah, here at this is where the AAA Giants team plays normally here in Sacramento. There's a berm area that begins maybe halfway down the right field line. There are no seats, and there's nothing really to stop the wind coming in from the Sacramento River. The pitch, and there's a strike, 1-1. And so there's a couple of flags that sit in straightaway right field, and at times they're just starched, and so that wind is coming unobstructed all the way in, and that ball gets up into the air, and as Butler can attest, and blows it back toward center field. Here's a 1-1 to O'Hearn. A swing and a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Hearn last year and this year combined hitting .272 against lefties, so he's been just fine anytime they bring in a lefty to face him.
Man, so much of it is his approach, as we said. The willingness to go the other way and keeps him on the breaking ball. He's able to get the fastball over there as well.
Pirates lead 5-0. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit to left, deep down the left field line. Where is it going to go? And it sneaks around the foul pole. Home run for Ryan O'Hearn. He homers right down the left field line. 4 RBIs tonight for O'Hearn. And the Pirates lead 7-0 in Sacktown.
Just another great job of going the other way. That front shoulder stays on the ball against those left-handers. We talked about that all season long with Ryan O'Hearn. And you have to love that as a veteran, being able to sneak the ball down that foul line. I wish I could tell you, did he say it was 330 down the left field line and 325 down right? Because we can't see it.
It is 330, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, so 330, and it literally just snuck right underneath that foul pole.
A sheet shot for Ryan O'Hearn. Home run number 11. And now Nick Gonzalez batting with 1 out. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. So one of the runs charged to Savali. He goes 3+, 6 runs in those 3+ innings and 9 hits allowed. And O'Hearn homering off the lefty Suarez. 1 strike on Nick Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. And it's outside, 1-1. Pirates up 7-0. So if they can win tonight, they'll go over 500. The only time that they've been over 500 by calendar date this late in the season since 2018 was in that 2024 season. Swinging a bouncer up the middle. That's going to get through on this hardened earth. Base hit for Nick Gonzalez, taking it up the middle.
Middles matter. You know, Nick Gonzalez has to feel good about just being able to continue to find ways to just pick up his hits. I mean, they had a long stretch, as we said before, Joe. You just want to see that ball in the outfield grass sometimes.
And so Gonzalez, who had been 5 for 37 over a 10-game span, getting back to his good hitting. Now Ozuna, who had a base hit to the opposite field his last time up. The pitch. It's away for ball 1 from the lefty, Jose Suarez. Briefly teammates last year with Atlanta. Just 7 games for Suarez with the Braves. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Let up on him. And it's 1-1. So 4 RBIs for O'Hearn tonight and 2 hits, building up that 3-hit night last night. Reynolds with 2 more hits, 2 more RBIs. Lau with an RBI, 2 doubles for Horwitz. 2 for 2 night for Triolo. 1-1 is fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ozuna. So now 7 different Pirates have hits. Pirates trying to build a lead and get Ashcraft a victory. The Pirates have not had their starter earn the win in a game since the 4th of June. Ozuna had some bugs in his eyes, so he'll call timeout. Now, he's used to swatting gnats after all those years in the NL East.
I saw what you did right there. That's really good.
Have good writers.
Can he swat some elephants?
Here's a 1-2. A little bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You were asking me about that. What does that white elephant mean?
Tell me
so
about
John
that.
McGraw was the manager of the New York Giants a long time ago, early 1900s. And the Philadelphia A's won the pennant in the American League. They won the American League in 1902. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ozuna dribbles it foul. And so this is where the World Series was coming from. The American League said, hey, we're a new league. We want to play the winner of the National League for a World Series. And John McGraw said, no, you're an inferior league. No, forget it. No way. And so that's where that came from, that they were, the white elephant being snubbed.
That's so good.
And then when the Giants won it again in 1904, they would not play the American League. So that's why there was no World Series in 1904. They eventually relented. 2-2 swung through and missed, and Ozuna down on strikes for the second out. So when the Pirates played it in the first World Series in 1903, it's because McGraw would not play it.
That's so good, though. I mean, I think, honestly, we were talking about it earlier this series. I was just walking around the city, and you see so many, A's logos, and you see the elephant, and I'm like, I have to know. It's something I just never realized. So thank you, Joe.
Now, they did eventually play one another. Mangum hits it on the ground to third. In 1905, the Giants did beat the A's. And Mangum thrown out on that ball hit up the third baseline. Pirates add 2 more on the home run by Ryan O'Hearn. To the bottom of the 4th from Sacramento. Pirates on top 7-0 right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
The Cubs are on fire and have turned 1060 West Addison Street, a.k.a. Wrigley Field, into the hottest address in baseball. This week, the Cubbies flew the W for the 15th straight time, their longest home winning streak since '08. And they're winning in dramatic fashion.
Dansby's going to score. The Cubs are going to walk off the red. 4-ball game. 3 straight walk-off wins in the series against Cincinnati.
At the center of it all is Nico Horner, flat out playing like the best second baseman in baseball. Shota Imanaga has been one of the game's best on the hill with a sub-2.5 ERA. With PCA doing PCA things in the field and a solid bullpen, this Cubs team looks built for the long haul. The NL Central has been baseball's toughest division. Will the Cubbies' home field advantage be the difference in the chase for the division crown?
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Flow mayor is where all those rhythms meet. Porque el flow no es de un solo jugador, es de un corillo entero que prende estadio. De San Diego a Santo Domingo y cada parada en el camino. Cuando estamos activos, la liga sube de nivel. Esto es Flow Mayor.
Pirates lead 7-0. Braxton Ashcraft for Tyler Soderstrom, and a strike. Jacob Wilson and then Jonah Heim to follow. Ashcraft ready in the pitch. There's a strike, 0-2. It was fun to watch Gregory Soto retire Soderstrom last night. And we found out what the two were talking about. Soto believed that Soderstrom was trying to walk with 2 men on and the game on the line. It's inside 1-2, and so he fell behind Soderstrom, and then he just started pumping in fastballs for strikes. And Soderstrom took it and struck out, and that turned the tides in the ninth. Pirates won that 1-run game, down and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Love the game of baseball.
You never know what you're going to see, and that was an exciting game to watch, and it was an exciting game for the Pirates to win. I mean,
here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit up first base, fair ball, and Horwitz flips to Ashcraft covering, 1 out. And I love how you put it, perfectly encapsulating the Pirates' win last night, saying the way that they won made it all the better for a team that really needed to win in that fashion.
They really did. They need that momentum, as you and I discussed many times, that those streaks that they really want to see the Pirates go on, and it just epitomizes exactly how they do it. You know, pitchers going deeper in the games, the starting pitcher.
Wilson takes a curve for a strike.
The relievers being able to come in and shut down the Pirates' offense, scoring late. You know, continue to do that throughout the course of a game, not just being the first to score, but continuing to score. That's how you're going to go on these winning streaks.
1 fouled back and now 2 strikes. And especially out here at Sacramento, this is a hitter's ballpark, and of course Coors coming up over the weekend. There's a degree of having to outslug the opponent in those parks, I would think. Here's an 0-2 coming. Ashcraft swing and a foul back, and it looks like maybe Davis got part of that on the right hand.
Yeah, shaking that right hand just enough, but once again, right back behind the plate, squats down because he does not want to give any additional time with Braxton Ashcraft. Wants to keep him in his groove.
Great team player, Henry Davis. The pitch, it's grounded foul up third. Jonah Heim waiting next. 7-0. Pirates lead 7-11. Runs and hits.
That's a big gulp.
That's what Mark Kotsay is doing right now in that A's dugout. I like that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, the Pirates fell behind 4-0 last night. They came back to win, but 7-0. And with Ashcraft on the mound, feels really good. He's ahead 1-2 in the pitch. And that's a little low. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Another 2-seam fastball at 99 miles per hour. That one just missed down and away from the right-handed Jacob Wilson.
Count even. And the pitch. And a curve hit foul up third. Almost kept it fair. One-handing it. Ashcraft right now 8th in the National League in strikeouts. 9th best whip. After this inning, he'll be 3rd in innings pitched. So not only doing good work, but doing it in bulk, too. Two coming. Swinging a ground ball, and Ashcraft tried to get the glove out of the way. He knocked it down and then recovers the throw to first to get him out.
I mean, you're looking at the best athlete from all the pitchers that you have in this rotation. And he moves differently. Like I said, even this ball, it smashed back up the middle off the tip of his glove, and realized it just trickled away. He was trying to get out of the way again, but just the instinctual part of his athleticism doesn't allow him to do things like that. But
now,
on it, just right on it, make the play.
Heim bats with the bases clear, 2 outs, 4th inning. Pirates up 7-0. Ashcraft played at a small school, Robinson High School in Texas. Swing and a miss on the curve, strike 1. But high school football in Texas is big no matter the size of the school. But he put up numbers his junior year as a receiver that bested even C.D. Lamb, the Cowboys great. There's a strike, 0-2. And at a smaller school, he thought that maybe that's part of the reason. But he was getting big-time Division I offers and probably would have gone on to play in the NFL. And, he wanted to play baseball, so he quit football after his junior year for that reason.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a special talent. I mean, I can't say enough about these are the type of starting pitchers you love to see.
And a swing on the ground ball deep in the hole, and it'll trickle past the shortstop and third baseman. The first hit for the A's comes in the 4th inning. Jonah Heim with just a little number that gets through.
Yeah, just a little three-hopper, perfectly placed. Early bounce, bounced literally 5 feet out in front of home plate. That second bounce ended up being on the other side of the dirt between third base and shortstop. And that third hop just out in the short left center field.
And the pitch, swinging a looping foul right side, strike one to Zach Geloff, who wears number 20. That's how many games he's hit safely in a row. He was able to get on top of a high and away fastball. Did Heim, so he's at first. For Geloff, flied out his only time. One strike pitch, swinging a ground ball on one hop to third. Gonzalez will go to short route to second, get the force, and the inning is through. Ashcraft dusts his hands. He'll be standing on the top step.
Yogi Berra was an 18-time All-Star and 10-time World Series champion.
This is the only perfect game in World Series history. You ask him about it, and he would say, it ain't been done before, and it ain't been done since.
David Wells was perfect on May 17th, 1998. Beanie Baby Day.
It's not the pitcher that's calling the game, it's the catcher calling what pitch to throw.
Home plate is 17 inches wide. And so he said, well, if it's more than an inch, and it was a lot more than an inch, then it's an illegal bat.
Well, he is. He's out. Yes, sir. Is out. Look at this. Keep it down a little, will you, please?
Okay, Yogi.
Casey Stengel and the other touring ball players met the King of England.
Of course, with my English, we had a little trouble understanding each other.
As Yogi said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
The bubblegum blowing contest. It was fun. It was at a time when Topps included bubblegum in their baseball cards, and that was the gum we used. These are all my baseball cards. The Topps one is right there. It's developed into somewhat of a big nostalgic thing, and there are a lot of people that, you know, that's one of their favorite baseball cards. It's kind of crazy.
For work environment. If you can dream it, you can build it. Learn more at iuoe66.org.
Pirates leading 7-0. Let's pause 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Thanks to all of our affiliates that carry Pirates baseball, including WCRO 102.9 FM in Johnstown. Jared Triolo 2 for 2. He'll lead it off, facing Jose Suarez for the first time, lefty reliever of the A's. Top of the fifth, 7-0 Pirates. Lefty delivers. Breaking ball outside for ball one. Our fifth inning brought to you by the IBEW local union number 5. Henry Davis on deck, and then it's Spencer Horwitz. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a foul.
That's the one thing with Connor Griffin being out for the time that he's been out. Jared Triolo has been able to obviously get a lot of the shortstop reps. And, you know, you like to see him continue to, with all these reps, being able to get on a hot streak offensively as well.
Here's a 1-1, and it's down and in. 2 balls at a strike. He's played all but 9 innings. Got 1 game off.
Yeah, because what that'll do is it'll give you manager Don Kelly some options, you know, obviously at third base with Nick Gonzalez, who, when he has a little lull like this, you have Jared Triolo also maybe that can step up and do something offensively.
2-1 to Jared. Here's a ball lined into center, but hanging up there, caught by Bolte. 1 out. Triolo 2 for 3 tonight. Triolo's in his 4th season with the Pirates. A little over 1,000 at bats. Here's Henry Davis. He's lined out and struck out. Facing the lefty Suarez, who offers. Spiked the fastball down and in for ball one. Soccer night coming up Saturday, June 27th. Cincinnati will be in town. It's a 4:05 game, and the first 20,000 will take home a Pirates soccer jersey presented by AHN. Suarez on a 1-0. Davis swings through it. Again, Saturday, June 27th. Get your tickets at Pirates.com. One out, nobody on. Pirates have had at least 2 hits in every inning. They're leading 7-0 here in the 5th. 1-1. Davis hits one foul left side. And it's 1-2. Davis hitting at 133. The pitch. Fly ball right field down the line toward the wall. Little short wall out there, and it falls beside Butler and then goes over the wall. And I think the wind pushed that one too. And it'll be a double for Henry Davis. Butler overran that ball, but we've seen the ball be pushed back towards center field in right field again. It must not be fun to play right field in Sacramento.
It is not, and we can attest to that because we saw Ryan O'Hearn, the first game of the series, literally go to his knees to make a catch. It was just a routine fly ball. it is. You just can't explain it. You have to see it to believe it. But it is every ball that's hit down in that right field corner. It is the most amazing experience, shall we say?
Left on left for Horowitz, hitting .270 against lefties this year. Being able to see them more and doing better against them. Ball one outside. Yeah, it's. Reynolds, when the first time he came up, I called it a home run right off the bat. Thought he blasted it, and it ended up falling. Butler was looking over the wall to try to snare it and fell in front of the warning track. Little poke into short center. Bolte coming on, and he'll grab it for the second out. Learning this ballpark, and just as we try to figure it out,
patience.
Pirates
patience.
Never come back.
We just have to be patient. Allow the ball to do what it wants to do.
2 outs now for Lau. Couple of walks. RBI single, 2 runs scored for Brandon. Facing the lefty Suarez. This is the last hitter that he hadn't faced. Picking up for Savali, the pitch.
So do you want me to say? You want me to say what we were talking about earlier? Remember I was talking about Henry Davis and making outs the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So you pull the ball line out to left field, you get robbed. But you go the other way, you get rewarded.
Yeah, he took the ball to right field.
I mean,
it was
there's certain ways to go about it. I mean,
great point. It's outside 1-1. Got a thigh-high fastball over the outer edge, and you know if you're trying to hit that pitch to right field, or I mean if you're not trying to hit that pitch to right field, you're going to pull it. You're going to hit that ball to right field if you're trying to do that. So I think he was trying to do that.
Yeah, I mean it's be stubborn to the right thing. The game will reward you at some point.
Spin and a look, and Davis is back. He's at second with 2 away. Lau leads the National League in 2-out RBIs. Facing the lefty Suarez here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Down low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Pirates with a dozen hits. There are 2 outs in the 5th. 9,024 here tonight at Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento, California. I drew over 10,000 on Monday. Two and 1. Suarez ready and his motion home. Swinging a foul down the left field line. Scott Barlow is getting up, a right-hander in the bullpen for the A's. Sun setting, the whole field now, except for the one spot where Butler is standing in right field. Right field is not easy to play. Sun sets right in your eyes.
The only slither of sunlight.
Yeah, and I mean that's it. The exact spot. And the pitch swung on, little poke into right and caught on the run by McNeil, tracking it all the way into short center for the final out. Pirates settle for.
The Cubs leadoff man is Pete Crow Armstrong as he steps in. Pete's been on base now in 18 straight games.
Heat deep to center field. Carried back at the warning track, and it is gone.
Pete Crow Armstrong, a long home run. Cubs lead 1-0. Just to the right of dead center. It's a good night to hit.
Yeah, and that one was in the middle, and Pete didn't miss it. Hit it about halfway up the bleachers, just to the right of the 400-foot marker. Long home run, and the Cubs take the lead.
Time for the great mascot race. Ready, go. And they're off. They're neck and neck. Look at them go. It's a wild crowd. It's the home stretch. It's too close to call. It's the play at the plate. It's the Oriole Bird. Congratulations. You won the great mascot race.
I am still in shock. I don't know if I've ever seen this.
I've never seen it on the big league level. Never seen it in my 22 years where the opposing ball club comes out to help the grounds crew.
They're getting drenched.
A few of them are even carrying sandbags around.
Shane Victorino's running around. He's yelling out directions, and the crowd giving the Phillies a big round of applause.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Esto es flow mayor.
The A's come to bat, bottom of the fifth. Braxton Ashcraft ready to go. Here it is. A full swing on the ball that's ruled foul. And strike one. Henry Davis pounced on that one. Had some backspin on it, so when it hit the plate, bounced back into foul territory when Davis grabbed it. If it's on the plate, or if you make those imaginary lines from the point of the plate out to the foul lines within the batter's boxes, that's all fair territory. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. But so often on a full swing like that, it's just going to spin back. 2 strikes on Lawrence Butler. He struck out against Ashcraft his first time. High and away this time, 1-2. So with that sun setting at the golden yellow of the Tower Bridge in the backdrop, swinging a foul. And then 10 minutes of terror coming up when it's twilight here.
That is the best way to describe it.
If you're an outfielder, especially infielder, catcher, you hope to be hitting during that time. Down low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7-0 Pirates lead. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Ashcraft on a 2-2. Butler takes inside, 3-2 now. Fastball at 97.
Yeah, that's one of those pitches that you only take because there's no way that you can get the barrel to it. I mean, you just hope that the umpire doesn't ring you up on it.
3-2 now, and a swing and a miss struck him out. And Ashcraft strikes him out for a second time tonight. 4 strikeouts for Braxton.
Yeah, Braxton going with the curveball there with 3-2. Was able to get the chase. It came literally out that same window, though, that fastball came from. And so Butler thinking it's another fastball. And that ball just goes 12-6, bottoms out.
Here's Henry Bolte. Bounced back to the mound his early time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On a 2-seamer in on the hands of the righty batter. Pirates lead 7-0. A's have a hit off Ashcraft tonight. Here's the pitch. Hit foul.
It's just not comfortable, Joe. I'm watching this game and I'm like, if you're the Athletics, I mean, you're battling because you're a professional. But right now, Braxton Ashcraft stuff is just dominant. Like the movement that he's getting on his fastball, it's just tearing right-handers apart.
You can't vote for pitchers for All-Stars, but I hope Ashcraft gets serious consideration. They're swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Bolte, I mean, he's putting up some really eye-popping starts this year. First full major league season. 2 outs. Jeff McNeil is coming up. So is Country Weekend. Sunday, July 12th. The Brewers in town for an early 12:15 game. And then afterward, a full-length concert featuring multi-platinum award-winning artist Jordan Davis. Get your tickets at pirates.com/Jordan Davis. High curveball, ball 1 to McNeil, who walked his early time.
Yeah, I want to see Braxton Ashcraft just go right at McNeil. Just retire him and get back in the dugout.
Pitch, curveball outside now. 2 balls and no strikes on McNeil. Drew a 4-pitch walk in the third, and he's behind 2-0 here. The number 9 hitter drove in 4 and homered, snapping it 0 for 20 back on Monday. 7-0 Pirates. The pitch, swinging a soft bouncer to third. Gonzalez gloves low, throws to first, gets him inning over. 1-2-3 go the A's in the 5th. Pirates come to bat in the 6th, leading 7-0. Right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Mi trabajo es sencillo, cachar ese ritmo que solo nuestra gente tira y regarlo por toda la temporada. Flow mayor is where all those rhythms meet. Porque el flow no es de un solo jugador, es de un corillo entero que prende estadio. De San Diego a Santo Domingo y cada parada en el camino. Cuando estamos activos, la liga sube de nivel. Esto es Flow Mayor.
Let's see how the big fastball for Miz works out.
Struck him out. Another fastball.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Always the big question is, how does somebody recover after their first start? You got all the jitters out after opening day.
I think he's back.
Still bringing some serious heat.
He's already got 3 over 100 today.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball at 101, and Mizorowski's got the juice working here this afternoon at American Family Field. Couple of K's and a.
Visa is a registered trademark of Visa International Service Association and used under license.
6th inning up, and it's brought to you by the operating engineers of Local 66. Pirates have the lead 7-0. Brian Reynolds will lead it off, facing the lefty Jose Suarez. Then it's O'Hearn and Gonzalez. Each faced Suarez already tonight. First one in there for a strike on a changeup over. Reynolds has an RBI double, has an RBI single. 2 out of 3. Hit 2 home runs and had 4 hits last night. Here's an 0-1. And it's down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike on Brian Reynolds. The hitters just getting going in time for Coors over the weekend. Everybody, all the hitters like to go to Colorado. Here's the pitch, and it's upstairs now. 2 balls and a strike. Reynolds at Coors in his career a .364 hitter. And that doesn't include the All-Star game that he played there. Murray almost hit one out to right in that game. 2-1. A little bit up. Nope. Strike call. And Reynolds will challenge this.
Yeah,
Pitcher's ruled a strike. The batter's challenging.
The pitch might have been above the zone. Brian Reynolds seeing the ball pretty good right now, but not going to win that challenge.
Call is confirmed. Pittsburgh has 1 challenge remaining. Counts 2-2.
About half the ball right at the top of the zone.
You can almost tell he didn't really want to challenge because he kind of hesitated and tapped the bill of his helmet. It's like normally they tap the top of their helmet. He's like, maybe he won't notice.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Reynolds, leading off the Pirates' 6th inning. And the pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Came in with a slider. 1 out. And for the Pittsburgh Brewing Company key account of the game, stop into Applebee's all season long. $4 22-ounce IC Light Drafts. O'Hearn homered off Suarez in the 4th inning. Gets to face him again here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncer, softly hit foul on the right side in strike 1. O'Hearn has driven in 4 tonight. He has doubled and homered in 3 at-bats.
Yeah, speaking of homers, that was the cool thing about last night with Brian Reynolds. He homered in back-to-back innings. You know, it's not very often you get to do something like that from opposite sides of the plate as a switch hitter. But that was kind of cool.
0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Josh Bell didn't do it as a Pirate. Neil Walker didn't do it as a Pirate. It's 2 of the more prolific home run hitting switch hitters in Pirates lore. Dale Swaim did, though. And Bonilla only did it twice. So for Reynolds to do it 4 times, there's a strike.
And that's the one that really does shock me that, Bobby Bowe didn't. I mean, that tells you what an accomplishment it is because Bobby Bowe was a legitimate power hitter. And so for Brian Reynolds, like I said, it's just nice to see him continue to just chop away at some of the Pirate history.
1-2 is down low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reynolds may move up further on the Pirates home run list later this year. Still has 15 to go to tie Frank Thomas on the list. The original, as he liked to be known. 2-2. A swing, fly ball in the air towards center. Volte can see it just before twilight. 2 outs. And tonight's the night. I believe that Suarez is going to be coming out of this game. And yes, it'll be Barlow time in Sacramento. Pitching change coming. 2 outs, nobody on, 6th inning, and the Pirates on top 7-0. Back after this on the Pirates Radio Network.
This season, every Pirates home.
PSA dove in. Do we have them graded?
We do. This is the first set of graded cards from the 2024 Topps MLB Network set.
I'm so excited about this. Yeah. Now, they all have the same grade, or?
No.
So one of us will be like the highest graded card?
Could be. There could be multiple. So first up, we got Mark DeRosa.
Of course, D-Rose a 10 out of 10. Handsome, athletic. All right.
Guess who that is? Roger McDowell.
Check him out. He has his uniform on upside down with the shoes on the hand, and it looks like he's walking on his hands. Has his cap hanging down. That's supposed to be his head. Well, the Mets really trying to turn it around. They do, however, trail in this ball game 4-0. I love that.
We'll go with a big sweeper and a curveball. 2-seam, 4-seam fastball. The sweeper is his go-to pitch. Comes in with a lot of spin. Sweepers and curveballs. Let's see if Nick Gonzalez can continue to use that middle of the field we shared last at bat, being able to drive the ball to right center field for a base hit.
Barlow in his home ballpark, an OPS against of over 1,000, an ERA of 10.5.
Did we tell you this wasn't a pitcher's ballpark?
No. Ball roped down the left field line and a foul ball. Strike 1 on Nick Gonzalez. A base hit his last time. Pirates with 7 runs on 12 hits. The A's with no runs on 1 hit. That shows you how well Ashcraft is pitching tonight.
He's been dominant. I mean, if you ever get a chance to come watch him, if you love pitching, I highly recommend see Braxton Ashcraft. Just the ability to attack the zone.
Here's an 0-1, and it's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Ashcraft #1 at how many strikes he throws, and then you look at the performance when the ball is in the strike zone. Opposing hitters don't do much with his offerings. The pitch. Ball hit on the handle out to second, caught on a line, looping line drive by McNeil. That ends the inning as the Pirates go in.
A snack that Freddie cannot resist.
I would have to say chips and guacamole. Organic mango, yep.
Is that because of the strong Dominican contingent in the major leagues, bro? Has anybody ever struck out and gone crazy and smashed a cooler full of mangoes?
Nah, our team's not really into smashing each other's stuff, I guess.
Are you a seasoning guy? You like to drown your stuff in dips and sauces?
No. Gotta watch my figure.
And it looks great, brother.
I appreciate it.
Very sexy man.
Yeah,
Let's go, Freddie Freeman, ladies and gentlemen.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Gosh, we've gone to Sea Dogs games since we were kids.
I've been coming to see the Sea Dogs for the last 30 years. Great experience.
Everybody here is just bends over backwards to help people out and wish the world was like it is right here at the ballpark.
We've always wanted to be more than just a baseball team. We want to be strong, active, contributing members of the community. And I think that effort is seen by the people and the fans, and they want to support that effort.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Braxton Ashcraft, 3rd time through. He's facing Nick Kurtz, Shea Langoliers, and then Tyler Soderstrom. He's allowed just 1 hit through the first 5 innings. Pirates leading 7-0. Kurtz, a big rip and a miss. Strike 1. Trying to ambush a fastball. Got one, couldn't hit it. One of the best hitters in the game.
Yeah, location is everything. Just crowded him in the inside corner of the fastball.
And then 0-1, right back at him. Line drive into left, base hit. Shortened up a little bit on that inside sinker. Kurtz a 1-for-3 night.
And it's just so impressive with just a big guy like that, and the ability to use his hands. And he's seen a number of hits this series just like that. Line drives right through that 5-6 hole over there at shortstop in between third base. But it's nice to know that you have really good hitters, young hitters, that can show you, this is what the future of baseball can look like.
Yeah, Kurtz right there got a pitch that was out more near the middle of the plate. Here's the pitch. And it's down low for ball 1. And was he trying to launch one 450 feet? No, he was just, I'm facing a tough pitcher. I got to stay short and to the ball, and that's what he did right there.
Yeah, he took his shot. Though,
Yeah,
he
right.
He looked for it, but then he realized this is not working. Make an adjustment.
There's a 1-0 to Langoliers, and it's inside 2-0. You can score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com. Official jerseys and memorabilia, hats and hoodies. We've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Pirates, your official source for Pirates gear. The pitch. Outside, 3 balls and no strikes. Ashcraft has walked 2. The Pirates, 3rd and sometimes 4th time through the order for their starting pitchers. They're the least effective team in baseball. Their starters. Ashcraft probably the best of the quintet. And there's ball 4 inside, but the first 2 have reached this 3rd time through the order. Here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Game not in jeopardy, but Ashcraft pitching a gem. How do you get through a lineup a 3rd time effectively? Some teams do it better than others. trying to figure it out here with Soderstrom coming up. His 25-game on-base streak is in jeopardy.
Well, he's going to have to earn it because he's facing one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball when it comes to stuff. We said Braxton Ashcraft can put the ball on the ground. He has a good two-seam fastball in this situation and nothing more. He'd like to have Tyler Soderstrom hit a ground ball right to one of his infielders.
Here's the pitch. And a curve outside, ball one to Soderstrom. Ashcraft coming into tonight leading, or tied for leading the National League in ground ball double plays turned behind him. 11. Here's the pitch. And ball two down low. So 6 straight wide ones after the base hit by Kurtz. Ashcraft at 79 pitches. So he's pitched as many as 100 in a game this year. Bill Murphy will begin his ascent. Let's pause. 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Pirates pitching coach Bill Murphy making his way out to the mound. And David Rackley will intercept him. You don't ever see the home plate umpire get to the mound faster than the pitching coach to break up the conversation.
Now, that's going to be a common theme now. Bill Murphy's already gathered the reputation around the league about that slow walk. You can count on it. That's going to happen for the rest of this season and moving forward. Wouldn't be surprised to see Bill Murphy picking up his pace a little bit.
Ashcraft ready to go before Murphy even leaves the field. He had to wait a second there. All right, now he's ready to go. 2-0 the count with 2 on, nobody out. The pitch. Swinging a bouncer right up first and at the bag. Horwitz tags the bag, tag play at second, and the ball comes out of Triolo's glove. The runner's safe at second. Would have been out. Dislodged the ball.
Yeah, I think that ball just caught either Triolo in the glove, and every once in a while you'll catch a stinger right on your thumb.
What's it go numb and then it just loosens the glove?
Like I don't know if the base runner, when he went to tag him, he tagged him and kind of jammed his glove, thumb right into the knee, I think, of Langoliers. Just kind of shook him up and popped that ball out of there. Now second and third with Jacob Wilson up with 1 out, and see if Braxton Ashcraft can get a big punch out.
Horwitz just started that very nicely at first base. I'm sure you appreciated that. Your prowess at first through the years. Outside ball one.
And it's a tough window. I mean, when you get that out at first base the way he had to, that base runner is getting closer to second base. That window turns to a peephole that you have to throw to that shortstop on. So lucky he didn't hit the back of Langoliers.
1-0 the count on Wilson. Here it is. A swinging a liner up the middle. It's fallen fast down for a base hit. A's read it. Here comes Kurtz in to score. Langoliers behind him. 2 runs are in on the base hit by Jacob Wilson. It's 7-2 Pirates.
Yeah, the A's found a way to chip away when they needed to. They got a big break with the drop ball from Triolo. Now they were able to scoot across 2 runs. Jacob Wilson comes through with a big 2 RBIs in a situation where Braxton Ashcraft is just looking to get outs.
And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Jonah Heim, who has now been retired tonight. Now Sisk will get up. Nothing in 1. Ashcraft ready. Here's the pitch. Swinging the ball looped in the air. Shallow right center field. Long run from Mangum. Base hit. He was playing so deeply couldn't get to it. And despite how long it was hanging up there. Heim has been on base all 3 times tonight, and 4 of the 5 have reached off Ashcraft here in the 6th inning. 2 on, 1 out, 7-2 Pirates. That's up there a long time, but these days the outfielders play so deeply, and this is a big ballpark too, the outfield.
That really is. 403 is center field, and Jake Mangum, like you said, is shaded to left center.
First one, a strike.
Oh, imagine that.
Zach Geloff.
How did that affect Braxton Ashcraft? Well, strike one.
Geloff and his 20-game hitting streak on the line tonight. He's hitless. 0-1, swinging a fly ball down the right field line. Who knows what could happen? It'll go foul.
Finally, we saw a foul ball that landed over in the berm.
It didn't get. It wasn't hit far enough.
I think that might have been the first one that we've seen really on a fly ball that landed over there. We've seen some line drives, but from a fly ball.
Landed in the front part of the berm. If it had stayed up in the air a little longer, who knows? Twilight, wind. 2 strikes on Geloff. First and second, 2 in, 1 out. 6th inning, Pirates on top 7-2. Ashcraft delivers. Curveball called out. Strike 3 call on that high curveball. And that's out number 2.
Yeah, it's just such a nasty pitch. I mean, he has so much in his arsenal that he can get outs. He can get swing and miss. He can get outs at the top of the zone. Obviously, with that big curveball, he landed that at the top of the zone. You give up on it. As a hitter, right-handed hitter, you just see the ball pop up, and you think, oh, that's definitely going to be a ball. And all of a sudden, it just takes a nosedive right into the top of the strike zone.
2 outs for Lawrence Butler. Struck out both times tonight. Pitch inside for ball 1. 7 runs on 12 hits for the Pirates. 2 runs on 4 hits for the A's. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. 2-0. They assessed an error on Triolo when Langoliers reached. And that's outside. 3-0. That can't be. I don't think. Oh, because it was a tag play. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I was going to say you can't assume a double play, but no, the force was taken off. So, yeah, you could. I was wondering why there was an error on the board.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate play for the Pirates, too, able to give up that run.
3-0, Butler takes a strike, 3-1. Butler against pitches 95 or hotter, hitting .051 this year.
Well, let's keep it that way. See if Henry Davis and Braxton Ashcraft can get on the right page.
Fire 2 more fastballs, and hopefully that's it. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung through and missed. 3-2.
Not everybody has a curveball like Braxton Ashcraft.
Yeah, that's true.
Either.
Nolan Ryan didn't always throw his fastball. 3-2 the count. 2 on, 2 in, 2 out. 6th inning. Pirates leading 7-2 over the A's. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Butler down on strikes for a 3rd time tonight. So Ashcraft bends but doesn't break. And through 6 innings, another quality start for Ashcraft to the 7th.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Flow mayor is where all those rhythms meet. Porque el flow no es de un solo jugador, es de un corillo entero que prende estadio. De San Diego a Santo Domingo y cada parada en el camino. Cuando estamos activos, la liga sube de nivel. Esto es Flow Mayor.
I was in AAA, and right before the game, they said, no, you gotta stop. You need to hurry up and go to Cincinnati. You're about to go play a game there. You got 45 minutes till the game starts. So I get in my car and I start driving, and all I keep thinking about is, which jersey are they wearing that night? So when I get to the locker room, I see my jersey hung up, and love the white jerseys, just the stitching on it, the old school feel to it.
What is it that kind of got you hooked as a foodie, so to speak?
My dad was really into food when I was a kid. He traveled for work, and he would go to places all over Europe and stuff. He was in sales, and I feel like he would come home and try and cook the things he ate overseas. And so as a kid, I was exposed to a lot of like stuff that kids aren't usually exposed to. And so I credit my dad for that.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
7th inning coming up. Pirates coming to bat. They lead the A's 7-2. Scott Barlow to face Marcell Ozuna to lead it off. Jake Mangum and then Jared Triolo. Here's the first pitch, and Ozuna takes outside for ball 1. Base hit 3 times up tonight. Hit the ball to right field. His second time up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled off a down and away curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. First time playing since Thursday. Here's a 1-1 to the Pirates DH. Taken down and away. 2 balls and a strike now. Leading off this 7th inning. Barlow retired the final hitter in the 6th. Jose Suarez gave up a run in 2 2/3. The starter Savali 6 runs in 3+ innings. 9 hits. Pirates with a dozen hits in total. 2-1 pitch. Ozuna cracks this one out high and deep out to left center, and this ball is way out of here over the clubhouse in center. Ozuna with his first home run since May 15th, and it's a long one. Pirates up 8-2. 448 feet.
Yes, what a great sound that was from Marcell Ozuna. He hadn't heard that sound come off his bat in a long time in the game, and you have to know he just feels like he took a load off, and that ball was a missile to left center field. We kept waiting for it to come down and never did. There was an ambulance parked back by the team bus, and I'll tell you what, the ball went in between the ambulance and the team bus.
Yeah, the ball will be in that ambulance. It got hurt. That Sheets shot for Ozuna, his 6th home run, first home run in more than a month. And the pitch comes inside, ball 1 on Mangum following the home run. Mangum almost hit with that fastball from Barlow. 107 off the bat for Ozuna. Has such prodigious power. Great to see it in motion. And a 2-hit night. That's not easy to do when you sit for 6 days like that.
Tell you what, I mean, I just love the fact that he picked up a hit going the other way. You know, maybe that helped him free up some stuff.
Breaking ball down at 2-0.
But it is nonetheless, you just love to see your designated hitter be able to do that.
Got an 89-mile-per-hour fastball on the inner edge. And hit that ball 448 feet. 2-0. Back with a strike to Mangum. It's 2-1. Got a curveball in there. Did Barlow.
More importantly, Joe, the Pirates answered. You know, immediately after getting a couple runs at the bottom half of that inning, the answer was something. It's always a good sign.
The pitch. Swinging a bouncer past the mound and through. Base hit for Jake Mangum. Every Pirate with a hit tonight. And that's a good sound.
It is. Wouldn't be surprised. Even an 8-2 ball game. The Pirates have been aggressive. And went out with Jared Triolo up. And you have speed on the base pass with Jake Mangum. You have a reliever in. Typically don't hold runners very well. Don't be surprised to see the Pirates put some guys in motion.
Triolo is 2 out of 3 tonight. A couple of singles and a line out. And the pitch almost hit him and did hit him. It skimmed him at the waist. Barlow with that inside sweeper. First 3 Pirates have reached here in the 7th inning. And now 2 on for Henry Davis, who hit a double to right field his last time up. Heim, the catcher, will talk with Barlow. Well, on nights where the Pirates do have a stolen base, you steal a deal from Valvoline Instant Oil Change for $25 off your next premium oil change. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change's way of reminding you it's good to steal if you're a pirate. Arr, arr. 8-2, Pirates are leading. We're in the 7th. Nobody out. Pirates have Mangum at second, Triolo at first. Ozuna with a long home run. There's a cinder block building behind left of center field, and it may have cleared a corner of it. Not the whole building, but at least a front facing of it. That was something. Here's the pitch. Henry Davis takes inside for ball one. Barlow, when he first came up, was a real hard thrower. Throwing at for a few years. Pitch. Tried to front door him with a sweeper and missed. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Was with the Reds last year. We saw him a little bit.
Yeah, so often too with the arm angles. They had a 3/4 arm slot with high velocity. That hand gets away from the elbow, and the stability of that can wear you down over time.
Here's a set. 2-0 inside again. 3-0. Barlow out of Santa Clarita, California. Home to one Bob Walk back in the day. Newhall, I think, is his official home, I think. There's a strike. 3-1. Where he grew up. I think they were all one municipality back then.
Look at you knowing some California.
No, it's because I sit next to Robert V. Walk many days, and he tells stories.
He doesn't tell stories about that.
And Davis hit with a pitch. So back-to-back Pirates have been plunked by Barlow, who is really wild here this inning. And the bases are full.
And Marcotte's had enough.
That's a pro manager right there, and saves everybody. As Davis was hitting the elbow guard there. Barlow doesn't know where the ball is going tonight. He's not trying to do that.
He almost hit Jake Mangum, was at third base. He hit Jared Triolo, who's at second. And now
a snack that Freddie cannot resist.
I would have to say chips and guacamole. Organic mango, yep.
Is that because of the strong Dominican contingent in the major leagues, bro? Has anybody ever struck out and gone crazy and smashed the cooler full of mangoes?
Nah, our team's not really into smashing each other's stuff, I guess.
Are you a seasoning guy? You like to drown your stuff in dips and sauces?
No. Gotta watch my figure.
And it looks great, brother.
I appreciate it.
Very sexy man.
Yeah,
Let's go, Freddie Freeman, ladies and gentlemen.
The first thing people realize is the history of Montgomery, and that history is real. So while that history is in the past, it also helps us move forward in a positive way.
Just like a lot of other of the 120 minor league teams, the baseball is not what we do, right? The Tampa Bay Rays do a phenomenal job of sending amazing athletes here, and we let them handle the baseball, and we handle everything outside the line.
Record on the year has a 4.70 ERA. This will be his 24th appearance on the year. 30 2/3 innings pitched with 32 strikeouts. Long and lanky, 3/4 arm angle. Bases loaded for Spencer Horwitz. And the Pirates, as we said before, they hit a stretch where the offense wasn't doing a lot. They do not want to give away at bats when they have run scoring opportunities. Bases loaded, nobody out. They definitely want to put up a crooked number at this part of the game. Continue to score.
Horwitz with 2 doubles tonight. Takes high and away for ball one. Mangum, the lead runner, at third. Triolo is at second. Davis at first. The latter two were hit by pitches. 14 hits for the Pirates, leading 8-2. Heim sets up away. Here's the pitch. Down in at the knees for a strike. 1-1 on that 98 sinker from Medina. Slight of frame, but a big arm.
It is. It's that lanky type of arm, too. So you know you have late movement.
Infield is mostly up for the A's. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on that curveball. 2 out of 4 night for Horwitz. Got the bases full. Here's the pitch. Check swing and a ball in. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Nice job by Spencer Horwitz laying off that curveball once again.
You feel like you know a pitcher a little bit better as the bat goes on?
Well, I think if you get the shape of his spin like that curveball, you've yet to see a slider, and that is the concern because he does have that as well.
2-2 on Horwitz. The pitch. Down low, 3-2. It's a 91-mile-per-hour changeup, but he hooked it down and in.
Yeah, the only pitch that Spencer Horwitz has not seen this at bat is the slider. He doesn't throw it extremely often. He likes that sinker.
But Medina has to come in with one. The bases are loaded. 3-2 on Horwitz. The pitch. Ball 4. He missed. And so Horwitz picks up a run batted in on a bases loaded walk. Pirates leading 9-2 in Sacramento.
Another quality at bat by Spencer Horwitz. Just knows himself in the situation. Not trying to get too big. Not trying to hit the grand slam. Just go ahead and take your RBIs as they come.
Unless you get a cookie, but he didn't. He got everything was down and in.
He got the milk.
That's part of the equation, right? All right, here's Lau. He's walked twice tonight. Had an RBI single in the second inning. So officially 1 for 2. 2 runs scored. Batting with the bases loaded. Infield still up for the A's. Nobody out in this Pirates 7th. The pitch. Breaking ball hit high and deep out to left field. Soderstrom on the warning track will make the catch. And all runners will tag here. He's hit so deeply. Sac fly for Lau. Pirates leading 10-2. Second RBI tonight for Brandon Lau. He's driven in 49 runs this year.
It's so impressive. And I just love taking advantage of situational hitting. Like I said, Brandon Lau gets a hanging curveball out over the plate, about thigh high. Didn't try to pull over it, roll over. Just took the pitch the other way. A deep fly ball, and all the runners got to move up 90 feet.
Infield still up with second and third, 1 out. 10-2 Pirates. Here's Reynolds. 2 hits, 2 RBIs tonight. Takes a strike from Medina, the 4th A's pitcher. Reynolds continuing that on-base streak now up to 24 games. Facing the A's right-hander. 1 strike on him. The pitch. Check swing and the ball gets away from Heim, but not far enough for Davis to try to score. Just left the dirt circle. And he was ruled to have swung, so now it's 2 strikes. Nightfall setting in West Sacramento.
Oh, there's that sky you were talking about.
Might be just beyond twilight now. We're darn close to the end of it. That was during all the hit batters and walks and pitching changes was when twilight was at its fullest. The sky a cerulean blue now. Here's a 2-0, or pardon me, 0-2, excuse me, and swung through and missed, and Reynolds down on strikes. Scoreboard had 2 balls and no strikes on. So wait a minute, that's not right. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. He has tied a career high with 4 RBIs tonight, and a 2-run double in the first, 2-run home run right down the left field line for the left-handed batter back in the 4th inning. Batting with second and third, 2 outs here. Base hit could score 2 more, could achieve a new career high in runs batted in for a game for O'Hearn. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, ball 1. 10-2, the Pirates are leading. We're in the top of the 7th. Pirates with 1 single in the inning. They've scored 3 runs. Oh, I forgot the homer by Ozuna, excuse me. 2 hits in the inning. Ozuna with the long home run to start the inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul, and it's a ball and a strike. Then a single, hit batter, walk, sac fly, strikeout. 10-2, Pirates in the 7th.
Yahtzee.
Oh, wow. You're so good at everything. Here's the pitch. Swinging the ball stroked into left center, base hit. That's going to score 2 more. Ryan O'Hearn with a career high RBI, 6 runs batted in for the Pirates, who are demolishing the A's. They're up 12-2.
The professional. He arrives again. Just a professional hitter going about his day. Another breaking ball off the plate away, thigh high. Takes the ball the other way, very much like Brandon Lau did for the sacrifice fly. I tell you what, it makes a difference when you have veteran hitters in a lineup. They just know how to produce runs, and that was a big one right there with 2 outs.
Here's Nick Gonzalez, the only Pirate to not bat this inning. He strokes a base hit up the middle. And another multi-hit game for Nick Gonzalez. O'Hearn will stop at second. And Ozuna, who has started this inning with a long home run, he'll bat again. So O'Hearn now, this is game number 60 for O'Hearn. He has 41 RBIs with the Pirates.
It's a beautiful sound.
A's fans booing Ozuna with 2 hits tonight. Long home run his last time up. Playing the role of villain. And the pitch. A little bit up. Ball 1 to Ozuna. Pirates leading 12-2.
How nice would it be for him in another home run in the inning? They have a coming out party.
And a strike.
There's that slider. I was waiting for the slider to show up.
1 ball, 1 strike on Ozuna. And the set, the pitch. Swinging a ball fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Six RBIs for Ryan O'Hearn. One and 2 on Marcell Ozuna. Homered earlier this inning. Pirates have scored 5 more to go up 12-2 in the 7th. The pitch. And a strike 3 call. And Ozuna down on strikes, but the Pirates score 5 more and send 10 to the plate in the 5th. They're leading 12-2 at the 7th inning stretch here in Sacramento on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Looking for the best team in the American League? You got to go to Tampa.
And the Rays have won another.
The Rays are cooking, and they're doing it with their own special recipe. It starts on the mound where Drew Rasmussen, Steven Matz, Nick Martinez, and Big Mac Shane McClanahan are holding it down.
And a quick swing and miss. He got him with the hard stuff.
This rotation is just suffocating opposing hitters, pitching to a sub-3 ERA backed by a lights-out bullpen. At the disc, Junior Caminero is proving he's an elite middle-of-the-order masher.
And that one's gonna go. Home run, Caminero.
And don't sleep on Jonathan Aranda and Yandy Diaz bats either. Those 3 have combined to drive in more than 90 runs already this season. Playing in the same division as the Yankees, Tampa will need to maintain their momentum. Maybe even kick it up a notch. But this season's Rays seem to be up to any challenge.
Sisk will come on for the Pirates, who lead 12-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th in Sacramento.
Yeah, it's good to see Evan Sisk as Braxton Ashcraft walks his way back across the field and into the clubhouse. What an amazing start it was for him. Evan Sisk comes in, a 1.74 ERA, 38 punch-outs on the year. Opposing average at 220.
That is down and in ball 1. Braxton Ashcraft, a quality start, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. 3 walks and 7 strikeouts. So they're going to get Reynolds off his feet for the rest of the game. Mangum will go to left field, and Billy Cook will come in and play center. Swinging a ball belted out to the left of center and deep, and Cook on the run, and there it goes. It just jumped out of here. Henry Bolte with his 2nd home run. And that leadoff long ball for the A's makes it a 12-3 game.
And that ball hit right off the top of the wall. It was a line drive home run to the deepest part of the ballpark, though.
He's really hit lefties well this year.
I tell you, and that was a high fastball. About stomach high. He was able to get on top of that. A nice little swing by Bolte.
So now McNeil. Nope, Alika Williams. I was just going to say, it doesn't look like McNeil. So Alika Williams last night came in and hit a pinch hit double off Sisk. Batting here, and the pitch is high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. That double that Williams hit last night was the first extra base hit off any of Sisk's breaking balls this season. He had not allowed more than a single on a breaking ball all year until Alika Williams hit that double. He hits it hard on the ground to second. Lau up with it and on to first for the first out. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves here on the Pirates Radio Network. Here's Nick Kurtz, lefty batter, to face the lefty Evan Sisk. And the pitch. Swinging a foul. Sisk was warming when it was a 7-2 game. The Pirates added 5 runs. And so a lot of times, when I talk with Caps, he was a reliever, of course. He said, you get hot, you're going to come into the game. A lot of times it's just better to make sure you just come into the game.
Exactly.
Swing.
Do what you're intended to do.
No matter if the score changes. So using Sisk tonight. Plus the Pirates are off tomorrow. So Sisk would be available again on Friday as Dennis Santana just starts to warm up now in the Pirates pen. Kurtz 1 out of 3 tonight. Had a base hit off Ashcraft in the 6th. The pitch outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I just really would like to see lefties to crowd Nick Kurtz. I mean, with that fastball, Evan Sisk, get in on those hands and set up that off speed.
Breaking ball swung through and missed, and Kurtz down on strikes.
And that's the effect when you're able to do that and get him thinking about a fastball in, as he did earlier in this at bat. Now that slow curveball and sweeper kind of comes to play. Speeds up the bat and gets him out in front of that curveball. That was a nice pitch by Evan Sisk.
Mm-hmm. So 2 outs for Langoliers. For 2 tonight, he's drawn a walk. Pirates leading 12-3. They've only won 3 times in California against the A's ever. That's down low, ball 1. That was a sweep, a series sweep, and back in 2016. Pirates won all 3 of those games. Otherwise, they had never won in California against the A's until last night, except for that 3-game series. And it's outside 2-0, so this would be the largest margin of victory in any Pirates-A's game in this state.
It's not easy to come out to California and win. That never is.
2-0 and a swing and a miss, 2-1. Yeah, the A's, by the way, a game under 500, so it's not like this is some pushover ball club. In fact, after they beat the Pirates 11-2 on Monday night, they had a better record than the Pirates going into the game last night. The pitch, swinging a high fly ball, shallow center field. Cook coming on, and he'll grab it for the final out. Yeah, maybe Billy Cook will get an at bat tonight.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, we'll go to the 8th inning. 12-3. Pirates are our.
Just when we think we've seen it all, baseball gives us something new to talk about.
Splits two defenders and makes a great grab.
The kick is good, right through the flying uprights.
Whoa, went down inside his chest protector.
That's not a catch?
Make way for Batman.
People would love this if we did Lady and the Tramp.
Ronald Acuna Jr. pouring dirt into Ozzy Albies' glove.
He flips the entire glove to first base. Fast and furious and dead on.
Now let's dive into this week's top plays.
Is pulled and a leaping grab by Shoebake. Carson Bench with a pulchritudinous play.
Moving fast toward big league stardom.
Randy Rosarena! Superman catch! What a leaping grab by Quan. And those 39-year-old legs are still cooking.
Oh, are you kidding me, Petey? Help it! Oh, hey now, hey now. What a play by Ryan McMahon. How about that?
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
To learn more and see how you can help double down on food insecurity, visit EdgarSnyder.com.
8th inning coming up. Pirates leading 12-3 over the A's. Mangum, Triolo, and Davis coming up. Every Pirate with a hit tonight. And Billy Cook now inserted in the game. He'll try to be the 10th. He hasn't batted yet. First pitch. And it's outside for ball one to Mangum. 1 for 4 tonight. So with 6 RBIs tonight, O'Hearn 41 RBIs in his first 60 games with the Pirates. That equals what Brandon Lau did, which equaled what Ralph Kiner did. And there's a strike. And he started to think, well, anybody with more? Giles, 42.
Yes.
In his first 60 games with the Pirates.
That was a lot of fun.
And Ed Sprague. Was that 99, Sprague?
I think
That's
that
down
was
low
99, 2-1. Yes.
And
that was a good year. 99 was a good year.
Darrell Ward with 50.
50.
In his first 60 games with the Pirates. I did not.
That was at PNC Park, left-handed. That's when you realize you need left-handers in your lineup.
There's a strike. I think he hit the first ball into the river on the fly, if I remember right. But the others were in times gone by that had more runs batted in. First 60 games with the Pirates. Not many, though. Swing and a miss, and Mangum down on strikes to start the Pirates' 8th inning. Triolo 2 out of 3. He's coming up. So what a pair of additions to this lineup. I mean, don't you think that made Cruz better? It makes Reynolds better. It makes all the carryover guys. Gonzalez doesn't feel like he has to hit for power. He can just be batting average guy. That's inside ball one.
I mean, it really does. I mean, like I said, we give credit where credit is due, and the acquisitions that Ben Cherington and the staff made this offseason, like you said, we acquired literally 3 All-Stars at one point.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You talk about Brandon Lau being an All-Star
last year.
Yeah. You had O'Hearn, who was the All-Star last year, and Marcell Osuna was an All-Star the year before that. I mean, these guys have, they're proven hitters. They've come in.
Swing and a tap foul.
And I know obviously Osuna hasn't been the guy that we wanted him to be. But like you said, just like anything else, you hit on a lot of those guys so far, and there's still a lot of season left. You never know. But, I mean, anytime you can get that type of production, I mean, ideally you would love it. All 3 of those guys to be running on a perfect cylinders.
Outside 2-2. What do you gauge it on? Well, the Pirates dead last in offense last year and dead last in home runs. Where are they at this year? They're going to hit their most home runs that they've ever hit in a season by a large margin. They're on pace to do that. 2-2 to Triolo. Strike 3 call. And then how many runs per game are they scoring? That's all that matters. How many are you producing more runs than you did last year? The Pirates are average more runs per game than any Pirates team since 1940.
Right.
So in most of our lifetimes, this is the best lineup you've seen for the Pirates.
Yeah, offensive production. It addressed that issue that can you score 5 runs a game? And that has been the biggest issue over the last 5 years. This team has not been able to do that.
Swinging a foul. Well, actually, the last 85 years. They haven't averaged 5 runs a game since 1940.
So that makes a big difference. I mean, and I think last year was maybe 3.8 runs a game. It was something of that nature. And I mean, it's a big difference.
Swinging a dribbler to first, and Kurtz will take it to the bag, retiring Davis. Pirates go in order in the 8th. They lead 12-3 at the A's here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Get fired up, Bucks fans, every time the Pirates steal this season.
It's high, and it is gone. Line drive home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 25 to lead Major League Baseball.
Well, Nasim Nunez is showing off his range with a great catch right there and his wheels.
Nasim Nunez is 2 for 2 with 2 triples here tonight.
He did it again! One night after hitting for the cycle, another leadoff home run for Pete Henry Crow Armstrong. Drake Baldwin to straight away center field. Welcome back, young man. 473 feet.
10 strikeouts along the way. He has retired 19 of the last 20 Orioles hitters he has faced. That's going to be it for Logan Gilbert tonight, who is absolutely sensational.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Esto es flow mayor.
Tyler Callahan will come into the game for Brandon Lau. He'll take over at second base. And now on the mound for the Pirates, it is Dennis Santana.
Yeah, Dennis Santana comes in at a 2-3 record, a 4.66 ERA, 32nd appearance on the year. 29 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts, but most importantly, he has an opportunity to go through 3-4-5 here. And what his stuff has looked like, that we shared his outing earlier this series, that slider looked good, the arm speed looked good.
Facing the lefty Tyler Soderstrom, who takes a strike. This may be Soderstrom's last chance to extend his 25-game on-base streak. If he doesn't, then it would be Brian Reynolds having the longest active streak going in baseball at 24 games. The pitch hit foul. Caught it deep, now 2 strikes. And so for Santana against these lefty hitters, the last 10 games, lefties are hitting 125 against him, slugging 188, which is similar to what he had done with the Pirates his first 2 years. Actually, a touch better. So that screams exactly what you said. That slider, as you were saying earlier, the depth back. Here's 0-2, high and in, 1-2. And the fastball has been firmer again, 94-5, which is what we've seen from him as a Pirate.
Yes, and we mentioned before, when you have arm speed that gets you back that slider that has a little more bite to it.
1-2. A little bit low. Nope. Strike 3 call. Got him with a changeup. Soderstrom 0 for 4 tonight. Looks like that on base streak will end. 1 out. 12-3 Pirates in the 8th.
All good things come to an end.
So it looks like we'll wake up tomorrow with Reynolds. Boy, that changeup, a lot of movement. We see it on the replay.
Yes. Ran away down. I mean, you love to see that. Another weapon for Dennis Santana versus left-handed hitters.
Here's the righty batting. Jacob Wilson swinging a foul. No, this is Max Muncy. Excuse me. No bat for Wilson. I'm going to say Wilson's been working out between at bats.
I'm going to tell Jacob you said that.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying.
No.
Okay.
It's too late now. It came out of your mouth.
No one heard it. It's 2 strikes, midnight. 2 strikes on Muncy. But Santana, Donnie Kelly was saying that Tuesday, the last time that Santana pitched yesterday, most electric that he's seen him maybe all year. And so maybe he'll move back up that depth chart again. Strike 3 call. Boy, this is late inning stuff in tight games, what we're seeing from Santana. He's back.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see it. I mean, this is exactly, every once in a while you get a little blow. Sometimes you have some fatigue. You never know. That's that slider, and it just locks up Muncy. Couldn't even get a swing off. Right through the front door.
Back-to-back strikeouts looking for Dennis Santana. Here is Jonah Heim, switch hitter, batting left. 2 singles and a walk tonight. Swinging a high pop-up foul backing out of play. Here's the pitch. And low. One and one on Jonah Heim. Pirates leading 12-3 in the 8th. Here it is.
Nice pitch.
Just missing.
With that slider. I would be surprised if that one got a lot of the plate. Henry Davis choosing not to challenge.
2-1 with 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch. Swing, fly ball, right center. Hanging up there for Billy Cook. He'll grab it for the final out. Dennis Santana, another brisk 1-2-3 inning. 9th inning coming up. Pirates will try to add to a 12-3 lead.
We have a couple things out here for the first acknowledged unassisted triple play. And Cy Young said, Neil, where you going? He said, 3 outs.
Neil Ball had a fairly short career as a big leaguer, but continued playing in the minors, where he encountered true baseball royalty.
Now we're going to connect to Babe Ruth.
He dominated the game like no one else had before.
I'm holding Babe Ruth's bat.
During a 1934 baseball barnstorming tour of Japan, Ruth faced 17-year-old pitcher Eiji Sawamura. Sawamura became a hero in Japan, and the Nippon Professional Baseball League's version of the Cy Young Award bears his name. Maeda won the award in 2010 and again in 2015, when the runner-up was Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch crushing! Oh, man!
Like the 3 outs of a triple play. It all connects.
Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
They'll only be able to get one if they can get that. Here, John bobbles the ball and should have held it. They're going to try to score again there. And Tommy John should have stayed out of the way both times.
Tommy made 2 errors. 3 errors?
They can't give him 3 errors.
That is something. 3 errors on 1 play. Wow.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
We go to the 9th inning, and the Pirates have a 12-3 lead here in Sacramento. Spencer Horwitz, Tyler Callahan, and Billy Cook facing Luis Medina. First one to Horwitz down low for ball 1. Doubled in the first, doubled in the second, and then batted in the 3rd inning. He had 3 at-bats before some of the A's even came to the plate once. Pirates scoring early and often tonight. A 3-run first, 2 more in the 2nd, 2 in the 4th. That's down low. And then that 5-run 7th inning. 6 RBIs tonight for Ryan O'Hearn, a new career high.
And nothing wrong with being greedy when it comes to the ribby.
Which Horwitz got his last time up simply by being patient. He drew a walk with the bases full. And it's up high 3-0. Matson getting up for the Pirates.
I'd like to see him too. I mean, he's another one that the guys are coming back to form. You see Isaac Matson, Dennis Santana. That does get you excited about the possibilities.
3-0 strike call, high in the zone, 3-1.
Of putting all of it together. You know, the offense popping back, getting some energy. A couple hitters, ballparks this road trip, as we mentioned. The bullpen coming to life. Starting to settle back into their routines.
3-1, and there's the walk to Horwitz. He's been on base 4 times tonight. And Callahan will bat for the first time. Yeah, you think about it all coalescing. A 4-run first inning last night, a couple of errors, 3 walks. It's more of the same after an 11-2 defeat. And then since that time, what is it, 4 runs allowed in 16 innings? So the pitching has been crisp. Defense much better, too, in the last couple of games, or the most part of those 2 games. Yeah. And then, of course, the offense has just gone crazy now.
Right. I think that, the defense is going to be the one that you have to continue to find a way to get better. We just can't get around it. When you're missing the middle of your defense with O'Neal Cruz and Connor Griffin being out, you have to pick those pieces up.
Pitch, a swing and a miss by Callahan. Down 2 strikes. Tyler hitting at .323. A couple of home runs. Yeah, the Pirates, including tonight, last 25 games, 23 errors. That's the most in baseball over that span.
Yeah, it just has to get better in that way.
Swing and a miss, and Callahan is down on strikes for the first out in the Pirates' top of the 9th inning. So still room for improvement. But a great night tonight, 12-3. Billy Cook will get an at bat, and he has not batted in the major league since May 10th. His last at bat at all was 9 days ago against the Columbus team in AAA.
So I think he's going to hit a homer.
Pitch, and there's a strike. I talked to Billy today about it. What does he do? When he's at home, he'll hit off the traject machine to simulate the pitchers that he might face, usually the relievers. And then here on the road, just to hit out of the cages. Let's try to stay sharp. Swing and a miss, and now 2 strikes on Billy Cook.
Yeah, hitting on the cages is hard to do here because it's literally behind center field. So you have to work really hard to be, strategize. What inning do you want to go out and do that?
And then you got to run across the field and go back into your dugout up first base. Billy down 2 strikes. Got Horwitz standing at first, not being held on. With 1 out in the 9th, and the pitch. Breaking ball hit high in the air to center. And Bolte underneath it. He'll grab it shy of the warning track for the 2nd out. Good swing, though, from Billy Cook.
Yeah, I was hoping that was one I wanted to win, to just take that on out of the yard. That would have been a nice little win for Billy Cook.
His last home run was in 24 off Luis Gil of the Yankees.
And he does have some big-time pop.
Yeah.
We got to see that in spring training.
Ace Marilyn Valdez will bat for Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn with 6 RBIs tonight. A new career high for O'Hearn. A 22-year-old Valdez batting here. Swinging a foul back. Strike 1.
Yeah, nice job by manager Donnie Kelly, too. Getting some of these guys going into a day off. You did what you needed to do. You had a good series. You end up winning. Looks like you'll end up winning the series. Get some of these younger guys in there. Get some at bats.
Pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, it's got to be tough for a 22-year-old to be a bench player.
Oh, it is. It is so tough.
Getting some occasional work.
Yeah, it is. They're not accustomed to that. So many of them are used to playing every day.
Probably see him against the lefty in Colorado. Valdez. Here's the pitch. A little bit up. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Freeland will start on Friday for Colorado, so likely Valdez in that game. Pirates trying to take 2 out of 3 here in Sacramento. Leading 12-3. Pitch swung through and missed. Bottom of the 9th coming up right here on the Pirates Radio Network.
So without further ado, snap on your time goggles and prepare to zoom 1,000 years into the future. The D-backs are still the D-backs, though now they're represented by a robotic techno-snake, and the Cubs have embraced their future amongst the stars, now being represented by Ursa Major. Minneapolis was the first to establish relations with our extraterrestrial friends. The Rays are the cosmic rays flying through space in their devil ray-shaped spacecraft.
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Mi trabajo es sencillo, cachar ese ritmo que solo nuestra gente tira y regarlo por toda la temporada. Flow mayor is where all those rhythms meet, porque el flow no es de un solo jugador, es de un corillo entero que prende estadio. De San Diego a Santo Domingo y cada parada en el camino. Cuando estamos activos, la liga sube de nivel. Esto es Flow Mayor.
It's not like this is, recent, more than just recent history. I mean, this is something that he did earlier this year. Remember, he rattled off a stretch of 15 consecutive scoreless outings, and then had like maybe five games that were kind of bumpy. And that's where he got sent down. Trying to work on some of the off-speed and breaking pitches. And there's a strike. And with a 9-run lead, you can kind of do that here if you want to.
I mean, you really can. I mean, it's making his 23rd appearance this season. That fastball is still playing really well. Hitters will let you know they're late on it a lot.
0-1 is swung on, hit high and deep out to left. Mangum against the wall, leaps for it, and there goes. Home run for Zach Geloff. That'll extend his hitting streak to 21 games. And that's the first home run allowed all season, minors or majors, off of Isaac Mattson.
And I tell you what, about 3 more feet of room. And I assure you, Jake Mangum was going to rob that home run. That was an excellent job of getting back to the wall for Jake Mangum. That ball just went over the tip of his glove as he leaped up.
And hit a home run off the slider from Mattson. Mattson had not allowed a home run since last year at AAA or with the Pirates. There's a strike, but he hit it off of one of those pitches that he's been working on, the slider. The fastball so good. And Mattson had allowed 1 home run in his last 218 batters since the All-Star break last year. That's just in the major leagues.
And I just love the response. So you give up a solo home run, so what? You come back, strike 1, strike 2. I mean, you just want to see the confidence that Isaac Mattson pitches in and just continue to do what he does.
Ahead 2 strikes on Butler. Struck out 3 times tonight. Left it just a little bit above the zone. Another fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So after getting the slider hit out, 3 fastballs, a pitch that he throws almost 80% of the time. And his fastball has, even after those bumpy few outings, they only slugged 287 off his fastball coming into tonight. Swinging a foul back. 1 and 2. That's 8th lowest in baseball off of anyone's fastball.
And that's pretty impressive because, like we said, it's not a big fastball. You see so many big 95, 96, 97 mile per hour fastballs, sometimes 100. Isaac Mattson is consistent.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the fastball. 1 out.
93 mile per hour fastball. It is amazing the late swings that you get off that fastball from Isaac Mattson.
So the idea was to go to the minor leagues, work on some other stuff, see if you can use that, but still the bread and butter is the fastball.
I mean, it's something to be said too. When Isaac Mattson did end up going to Indianapolis, I mean,
and a half swing strike. Check swing on the fastball. Bolte, who just homered last time up.
He was on time the last time.
Yeah.
He was not on time this time. But, you know, Isaac Matson going down to Indianapolis at that time, the bullpen scuffled a lot just through his absence as well.
Swing and a miss and 2 strikes. Great point. And Matson was used so much. I mean, it relied on him in the early portion of the season. And they used him 13 games of the first 22 that the Pirates played. Yeah. Something that no reliever had done for the Pirates this decade. Pitched that often that early in the season. 2-strike pitch in the dirt. 1-2. Try the slider.
And you can tell.
And he pitched well in those outings.
Right. And you can tell, like, right now, I mean, you understand this game's out of hand. Obviously 12-4. I mean, he's throwing some sliders right now that typically in the past he wouldn't have done that. He just would have challenged you with the fastball. And so, but he's working on exactly what he wanted to do.
1-2. And just missed the outer edge with that slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A breaking ball of some sort.
Here's the one that after back-to-back off-speed pitches, you're almost guaranteed he's going to throw a fastball here. And this is how you can kind of tell with Bolte, that fastball gets up on top of him.
Especially a guy who hasn't faced him before, hasn't seen it.
Oh, he went to another off-speed. Interesting.
3-2. Well, now he's with. All right, get him out.
Yeah, I know. All right, your work is done now.
Yeah.
We did all the work in Indianapolis. Let's go ahead and get the outs at the big leagues.
Bolte's thinking, I thought the scouting report said this guy throws a lot of fastballs. 3-2. Swing, fly ball deeply hit the center on the slider. And it is caught by Billy Cook right up against the wall. Great play by Billy Cook, one of the greatest center fielders in the game today. He just doesn't play that much, but he's really good out there.
Yeah, he did. Again, another great job from both the outfielders. Jake Mangum just missed robbing a home run earlier this inning, and Billy Cook jumped up and robbed extra bases. And honestly, where Billy Cook was, if that ball goes off the wall, I mean, the speed, as we talked about with Bolte, I mean, he can get around those bases. You might just robbed him inside the park home.
He was around second when that ball was caught. Yeah, I think he would have scored. Fouled back. Great point. Strike 1. And so, yeah, it doesn't matter. He robbed a home run. It doesn't matter if the ball was going to go over the wall or not. And so both of those sliders hit extremely far.
And 4 consecutive sliders, though.
Yeah.
What about that? I wouldn't have had that. So you can tell he's working on something.
1 strike on Alika Williams. Bounced out his only time. And takes strike 2. Williams playing it short. Filling in for Wilson the rest of this game. And now Isaac Matson a strike away from securing a 12-4 victory for the Pirates. And Henry Davis will delay things by talking it over here in this 8-run game in the 9th inning. Wants to make sure that everything is all on the up and up. Let's take 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Now Matson and Davis on the same page. 12-4. Pirates are leading by 8 runs here with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the 9th inning. Alika Williams batting. Here's the pitch. Struck him out on the slider. And the Pirates win the series. They win the finale. A 12-4 win in Sacramento. And our postgame show to follow right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light. Pirates baseball brought to you by AHN, official medical provider of the Pirates, caring for you through every win, every loss, and every moment in between. NSS Life for low-cost life insurance and high-yielding annuities. It's NSS Life, where family matters. Sheets, the official convenience store of the Pirates. Why the Sheets not? Get a snack after the game. The Pennsylvania Lottery. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. SeatGeek, official ticket marketplace of the Pirates. Pittsburgh Brewing, makers of Iron City and IC Light. Giant Eagle, official supermarket of the Pirates. Highmark, proud to support Pirates everywhere, from home base to home away from home, because life. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Number 1 Cochrane, Club 1 rewards. Join for free today to earn points and save on every service visit. Ford, the official truck of the Pirates. And by PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865. The Pirates go on to win 12-4 over the A's tonight. They take the series. They're 2-1 on this road trip, and they'll pack up and head to Denver. But first, we'll check scores throughout baseball when we return right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.